Kane, it's 1-0. We're freaking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened as I said it would. People will be. Oh, when have we got Leeds? Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe football show. And as my good man Oliver said, let's make it a good day today. Make sure you pay your rent, you smash a like on the video. This is the last game before the international break. The last international break of 2023. We won't have another now till March. You will be able to see the lineups in just a sec. But for Leeds United, just to quickly run through it for you. Mellier in goal, great right back. Rodon Cooper at centre back, Left back is Sam Byram. Midfield two then of Ampadu and Kamara. Then you have James Somerville on either flank with Pirro in the 10 and Rutter in the 9. And thank you, Jamie, who's put the bench up for us, which is Darlow, Ailing, Creswell. So Creswell back in there. Firpo, Gruyev, Willie Nonto, Jadon Anthony, Patrick Bamford and Jan Poveda. So no place there for Hjelde or for Matteo Joseph, which I thought we might have seen, but it looks like Paddy and Cressy are in there. Look. Please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. I'm going to remind you as well of my fantastic sponsors. We've, of course, got Coolmedia, which is Luke Mayer, who's on Twitter, so make sure you give him a follow. Massive Leeds United fans. They help businesses get found and seen and chosen online. So if you want to generate more inquiries, leads, all you need to do is contact Coolmedia. The links are in the description, along with email address and telephone number. You can get a free digital audit to help your business, okay? And they also offer free impartial advice for any businesses that are using a paid-for method of advertising, which includes the likes of Facebook and Google. And, of course, the most recent, that way, Fantasy 5, okay? Fantasy 5 is, you know, I'm big on my Fantasy Premier League. You know, I'm big on fantasy football. It's something that I like to do. I know a lot of yous like to do it as well, in competition with yours truly. The majority of the time, you're all beating me anyway, so it is what it is. But basically, the way Fantasy 5 works, folks, they pick 5 games. Of them 5 games, they have each player has a predicted fantasy points total. You have to pick players that will do better than their predicted points total, okay? Every time you get a correct prediction as well, you also get added into a leaderboard. So they have weekly, monthly and annual prizes that are there to be won. A lot of you have signed up. All I would ask is that you continue to sign up, because it means they stay on board with the channel more often. And of course, we were talking during the week, they're on about creating a mini league for Just Joe during December, and we can get some prizes and stuff not involved in there as well. So even if there's not a jackpot winner, you've still got the opportunity to win prizes. I will show you my team on Fantasy 5 as well. We selected it yesterday on the big match preview. I went for Trossard, Luis Sinistera. I didn't pick Sinistera, that was Joe. Andrea went for Pedro, and Lockie went for Mohamed Kudus, and then Carlton Palmer. Cole Palmer was picked in the Man City versus Chelsea game by someone in the chat, actually. And yeah, so Cole Palmer's been selected. Please make sure you join up. I know a lot of you already have, but it is totally free for you to do. Just to, again, run through it. For example, they believe Eddie Nketiah will get 6.5 points. If you think he'll get 7 or more, you put him in, okay? It's as simple as that. Make sure you check them out. Fantasy 5 link is in the description, and also Coolmedia Marketing. Okay, so these are the lineups, as you can see. So for Plymouth Argyle, it's Cooper, Mumba, Horton, Plegzawulu. Can anyone pronounce that? Have I got that right? I hate it when it does this, because I can't work out my lefts and my rights. No, I've still done it wrong. It's there. Can anyone pronounce that there? Fourth. Plegzawulu? I think I've done pretty well. Plegzawulu. Scar, Whittaker, Gibson, Finn Azaz, Randall, Kundal and Kessler, Hayden. Kessler. Remember when Carl Froch fought Kessler? Have you watched Carl Froch's YouTube channel, by the way? It's really, really good. No, I know he's not playing Jamie. I know. I know that. I was just giving an example, bro. Don't worry about it. Which means I'm going to share with you my fantasy team as well, you know, for Fantasy Premier League, because I've gone wild. I've gone wild, you know. I hit the free hit so I could have unlimited changes. just for this one weekend because I had a few injuries, obviously Madison, Coe and Dan Burn, and there was a few others. So I hit the free hit button, and it's either going to go really, really good or it's going to go really, really bad. Yeah. So I'm going to quickly share it with you now and let me know your thoughts. So I've gone for a Man United triple up at home to Luton. Onana, Bruno Fernandes, and captain Rasmus Højlund, who's yet to score a Premier League goal. Wild, I know. I've gone for Mitoma and Ferguson against Sheffield United. Trossard and Martinelli against Burnley. Watkins, Ben White, Cash, Anderson. And that's my bench as well. And there's still plenty of money in the bank as well, which is mad. But I've played the fixtures with my free hit. And as bad as Man United have been, I'm like, you know what? Luton at home, they're going to kill them. I mean, dare I say I'm hopeful. But yeah, that's my team. So there you go. Sunderland have gone above us, have the Alisson. I know they were winning 1-1. They were drawing 1-1. So I wonder if. Let me have a look. I wonder if they've gone in front then. 1 sec. I'm just going to switch over now and have a look. Is it 2-1, is it now? Because it was 1-1. Has there been another goal? Let's have a look. Yeah, Sunderland 2-1 up then. Sunderland 2-1 up and are currently in... No, they're not. No, they're in 7th, Alisson. They're not even in the playoffs. Yeah, no. Sunderland don't go above us, hun. They go up to 7th, so they're not even in the playoffs. So there you go. Big up to CR81 with the super sticker. Thank you very much for all your love and support, as always is the case, folks. Please continue to support the channel in any which way you can. If that's likes, if that's views, if that's super chats, if that's memberships, it all massively helps. So yeah, please do. Daryl says, after you all sat cheering on Rotherham on Tuesday night, I'm going to return the favour. I'm going to be cheering on Plymouth this afternoon. Of course you are, Daryl. You're an Ipswich fan. It makes perfect sense for you to do that. Do you know what I mean? Just like at 3 o'clock, I'll be cheering on Swansea. And I'll also be cheering on Middlesbrough and hoping that they beat Leicester. Just got the Premier League game on here as well. Tottenham 1-0 up against Wolves. Wolves have played pretty well though, and listen, if Matheus Cunha could finish, it's probably a good thing that we didn't get Matheus Cunha because he's just Bamford, just a little bit better than Bamford. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a bit of a mad one. Make sure you check out Fantasy 5 Coolmedia Marketing, as I say, folks. I hope you're all doing well and looking forward to today's game. I have put a little star on flash score for Ipswich and Leicester, so I can keep you up to date with that as well as it unfolds. For sure. Hopefully they'll drop points and we can pick them up. So there you go. I'm just going to have a look around the grounds actually, and just to see what the starting lineups are in the Premier League games, just for my fantasy. And I know a lot of you get involved in that. Let me just have a look. So who's in for Arsenal? Does Trossard even start? He best do. Let's have a look. Trossard, false 9. Martinelli in. Great acquisition. Ben White's not in. Why is Ben White not playing? He's not on the bench. That's fine because I'll get a transfer in. Let me just see who that transfer will be. It's going to be Livramento. That's fine. Newcastle against Bournemouth. Totally fine. I mean, if he doesn't start, then it'll go to Supal against Forest. That's totally fine. Right, okay. Crystal Palace, Everton, Joachim Anderson will be in. I don't even need to check. Man United versus Luton. Let's have a look. Onana, Bruno Fernandes, Højlund. That's all good. And that's it. Okay. Listen, Trossard's going to cook, and I think that's going to be a great acquisition. Scottish Leeds fan says, hi Joe, looking forward to your watch along. Come on Leeds. Yeah, big up to you. Thank you for that. Jamie says, I'm petrified with Cooper playing, but needs must. Yeah, listen, it is what it is. You can't play Creswell on the right. You can't put Rodon on the left. Cooper has to come in. It's the one that causes least upheaval. Listen, online I've seen some wild ones. I've seen, Firpo in and then Byram back at right back and all this sort of stuff. And it's like, nah, it's totally calm. Yeah, and Jamie, I was watching the game before I came live and he's never scored against Wolves. Sometimes clubs have these hoodoos and sometimes storylines and all that jazz. You know how it works. And it turns out Son's never scored against them. So there you go. Someone says balding. If you're on about me, I'm not balding. I am bald. If you're on about Claire Balding, I assume you're on about Anthony Gordon. I don't know why you're mentioning him, but it is what it is. Plymouth frontline are quick and a good player can play anywhere. Well, that's not true though, is it? That's not true at all. Who is P? Listen, you're entitled to your opinion, but a good player can't play anywhere. I mean, that's just nonsensical. Maybe in a lower standard, but if you put Son at centre back, he's not doing a good job there. So I don't know where you get that from. You know, Wolverine should have shot. Lamina should have shot. He tried to cross it. So that's just not true, mate. If I'm honest, that's why, you know, some fullbacks can only play on one side, and that's the same fucking position, just a different side of the pitch. Of course, someone of a top level player could play in the 3rd division because they're that good, but in the Premier League, no, or in their similar division, no. 400k. 400 watching and only 130 likes. Please do smash a like on the video. Pay your rent, as the saying goes. It's free for you to do it. Here is Son. He's through, but the keeper's out. Who is P says, I mean, a good... But again, that again is incorrect. Who is P? Because, you know, if that... For example, you only have certain centre-backs that can play in a back 3. So they could be on the right of a back 3 and play on the right of a back 2 and still struggle. Connor Cody being the point. There is many centre-backs that struggle in, you know, Harry Maguire's much better in a back 3, like 3 centre-backs. That's where he was plucked from Leicester. Put him in a back 2 and he's shaky. He's really shaky. So again, I disagree on that. But again, football's about opinions. Rent Pedro, look forward to another 3 points today. Yeah, listen, we've got to continue the Undertaker's streak. It's the Undertaker streak, isn't it, at Ellen Road? My only concern is, they're bottom of the away. Well, they're not bottom, but they're the 3rd worst team away from home, and we're the 2nd best team at home. We haven't lost at home. Obviously, we drew against Sheffield Wednesday, but in terms of form, we're right up there. Yes, Steve, I've sorted it, mate. Thank you. So that's the only thing I worry about. But yeah, I'll show that. I'll share that with you as well, so you can see what I'm getting at. Sunderland are now 3-1 up against Birmingham. That shows as well. Do you know what that shows me? That shows Ipswich for the quality they were at. I know they came back, but they were 2-0 down. They were 2-0 down. To Birmingham. You know, they drew against Rotherham. So are we seeing the drop off from Ipswich because Sunderland have gone and spanked them 3-1 and Birmingham? So that's 1 point in 5 games now for Rooney, which tells you how poor they've been. So Ipswich getting a point, do you know what I mean? It weren't that great really when you consider it. I am just going to put up the home form table now. Lockie's going to be joining us in just a sec, but I'm just going to share this with people. So they can get what I'm saying. So there is the home form table over the last. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. We're not 6th, are we? Are we 6th? Oh, we must be. Where was it said 2nd yesterday? The fuck's going on there? Okay, so we're 6. Have won 7, drawn 3. Okay, and if we look at the away form table, you can see right at the bottom here is Plymouth. Okay, only getting 3 points, which they've drawn 3. So no wins away from home. Only scored 6 as well. So maybe I've put the shit suppers, but it is what it is. Right, okay, let's get Lockie in the chat. Lockie, how are you doing, my man? All good?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, I didn't get up till about 11 a.m. to be honest, mate. So that was nice. I played 1 round of COD this morning and then thought, shall I Twitch? And then I thought, no, I'm gonna watch the footy and chill out for a bit because obviously I'll be working. So yeah, all good though, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, study morning. Just been doing some work preparation stuff for after the game because that's what I'll be doing. So hopefully we'll win. So I'm in a good mood when I'm doing my work because there's nothing worse.
Yeah. Do you think we will?
Of course. Yeah. I think the lineup's what we expected, innit?
Yeah.
We have got to. Yeah. If we're really serious.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, innit? It's about standards and
Yeah.
and being serious, because we both know, if this is at Ipswich Stadium, if this is at Leicester, the King
Mm.
Power at home, where they've been pretty imperious, they win this game. And I think Ipswich already beat Plymouth, right, this
Yeah.
season. I know it was a lot closer than they probably envisaged, but still, they got 3 points. We can't be in a situation where we go to the King Power, we beat Leicester. Look, they had chances, but I think it was quite, dare I say, quite a comfortable 1-0 win in the end when you actually step back and look at it without all the emotion attached to it. I thought it was a really good performance.
Yeah.
We then need to follow that up at home, where we've not lost yet against a team that haven't won away. And I know people don't want to hear me saying these things because they think I have some sort of power and jinx over it, but ultimately, we've got to be beating them. I'm beating them well, bro, for me.
Yeah, it's like what you said, Joe, about standards. Look, like I'm not saying any team, on your day, if you prepare right and you can beat the top team in the league, the mentality can be, we can beat anyone. That's true, but you have to practice that. You can't just think that, right? You have to do it. Like Daniel Farker mentioned in his press conference about starting slow. Start fast today, like we did against Leicester. And we put them under the cosh in the
Huddersfield.
first. And Huddersfield, yeah. Let's keep doing that, because once we get on top, then teams go, all right, okay, we know we're up against already. And it kind of mentally gives them less hope, I guess, if you come up against us and you've got Somerville and Jorginho Ruta running at you in the first 5 minutes and you're getting absolutely done in. So the games that you expect to win comfortably, you have to perform to a level where you win comfortably. So hopefully the mentality is right today. And if it is, and we defend right and we get that bit right as well, we should be all right.
Yeah, we got, and it's like you say, you want Ampadu, you want Kamara because for me, what really impressed me in that first half was the way Kamara bossed the midfield. I felt like he was just bodying folk. He made Kazadei look really poor.
Yeah,
he put Jamie Vardy on the weights, which ain't an easy thing to do. We know Jamie Vardy's a bit of a battler, and he needs to do that again and just stamp it and put any sort of, I guess, look, I think Farker was bang on when he mentioned Plymouth, this being like a huge game for them. Plymouth Argyle to come to Ellen Road, their fans will be like, oh, we're playing Leeds United. And I don't say this from an arrogant standpoint, but for me, we're the biggest team in the league. I know Leicester have won the Premier League in more recent times, and I get all that, but for me, Leeds United are still the scalp because it's Leeds United.
Yeah.
And Plymouth fans and players will have that in their mind. We're going to Ellen Road. Come on, this is what we got promoted for. So we need to make sure within that first 10, 15 minutes to go, you've had your day out, but that's all you're getting,
Yeah, it's like we were out of the Premier League for 16 years and everyone still wanted, even when we were rubbish in the Championship, when we finished mid-table, we're still the biggest game. Like, you'd still sell out every time against us. So yeah, it is. And these players, I think they know that. I think they've gotten to grips with that. They understand that even teams that, like Sheffield Wednesday, they'll do everything in their power to get a point against Leeds. I think they're realizing the level that they have to be at every week. And we mentioned it, didn't we, before we came into this league? It's Leeds. Every team's going to perform more against Leeds because they want to beat Leeds in front of Leeds United, the fans as well. So yeah, and I think so far, for the most part anyway, this team we have out right now has stepped up to that, and they understand the level they have to be at. And today is just another day at the office in that sense. Nothing silly, nothing stupid. Perform well, enjoy yourselves as well, have fun.
100%. And do you know what I can put that down to as well? And I don't know if you agree, is when you look at this element. So you have Ethan Ampadu, right? Who's played at Wales, he's played at Chelsea, he's been on a number of loans, he's got experience at both ends of the table. You got Joe Rodon, again, another international, he's been at Spurs, okay, it didn't go well for him. He's been at Swansea, he's done it in this division. You've got the likes of Byram, etc., that have been around the block, and I put a lot of that down to the fact that we do have players now that have been there, done it, wore the t-shirt a little bit in this division. I mean, Kamara, for example, has played in bloody European finals,
and it's, you can even take it down to the experienced players that don't play, like Aileen Cooper. They played in the Premier League. Dan James played in the Premier League. The only one that I mean, I guess Georgina Rutter has experienced that level that you need to be at in the Premier League as well.
Yeah.
You know, Somerville play in the Premier League, Nonto play in the Premier League. All over the pitch, you've got players who have played at a higher level, maybe not performed well at that level, but they understand the step you need to be at. And I think they're taking comfort in the fact that they have this season to become the player we need to be if we reach that level. And especially attacking wise, you're seeing them just enjoy it because of that.
Yeah.
Like Somerville now, he's just playing week in, week out, and he's just doing what I guess you expect him to do, because we know he's got that in him. We know he's really talented, but we didn't see it consistently. And it's just good to see him and Rutter and all these players playing at that level. You know, I think you go through the starting lineup, and correct me in the chat, people. Is there anyone, obviously apart from Archie Gray, because he's a child, anyone that's not actually played at that level? I think it's just Joe Perreault, right?
Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, even Archie's, you know, spent time on the bench, hasn't he, in the Premier League? So I guess he's had a taste of it. Let me just sort this out a little bit so it's a little bit clearer. I'll just get the lineup up. I'm just gonna zoom in a bit. Oh.
Yeah, we need to watch out for their wingers. Very good wingers.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you about some of their players, bro. So there's Whittaker and is it Mumba as well on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
I've just realised I'm behind that graphic, aren't I?
You are.
Wolves have just scored. There we go. Wolves have just scored. Let me move it there. That's a little bit better. That was it behind it there. That looks really shit, actually. Let me remove this. Let me see if... Why is it like that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that today? What's happening?
I don't know what's going on with it. Why is it
kind of cropped, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me zoom out a bit, see if that's... Sorry about this, folks. Is that better or not? Am I still cropped?
You can see all the line.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop sharing it for a sec. That looks absolutely atrocious. That's a right eyesore. Right, just give us a sec. Because I do just want to have a look at their lineup.
Good afternoon, Gordon.
Let's see if this is a little bit better. You know what? I'm having a fucking nightmare. Right.
Tell you is Wayne Rooney's looking stressed. Jeez.
Oh mate, what? He's got 1 point, hasn't he, in 5 games or something, man? It's not looking good.
Always looking for that new shiny toy these days.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So let's have a look at the Plymouth lineup then, mate. So as you can see here, they have Michael Cooper in goal. A back four, you've got Kessler, Hayden, Dan Scar, Lewis Gibson, and Plegzawulu. I don't know how you say that name, but Plegzawulu. Or we'll just go with Julio. You've got a midfield three of Jordan Houghton, the captain, Luke Cundle, Finn Azaz. And then up front, you've got Randall with Whittaker and Mumba on either side. Now, a lot's been, we were talking in the preview, 10 goal involvements this season for Morgan Whittaker. Is he the one for you that's really the one we have to look out for? Obviously, you can see here goals against Middlesbrough, Ipswich, Chef Wednesday. So he's really their star turn, if you like.
Yeah, he's got 7 goals, 3 assists as well, and his goals have been really good. Like, he's massively outperforming his expected goals. So his goals that he scored are good goals. Give him half a chance, and he's got a great strike on him with his left foot. He'll get it on target. Probably, in terms of attacking out, one of the better attacking players in the league at this point, is especially in a side in Plymouth who, they create a lot of chances, but they're not, constantly on the ball and creating chances throughout the 90 minutes. So he's doing really well on that right side or cutting side of Sam Byram. He'll try that. So whoever's covering, like the Cooper side, big game for him as well. Got to be careful. Barley Mumba as well. Yeah. Very quick, very direct, good dribbler. Has got 3 goals, I think 2 goals, 2 assists this season. And again, look at his last game there, goal and an assist. Yeah. So they're in form as well.
They are,
It's not like start of the season; they're doing it now. So them two, and Finn Azaz as well in behind is a decent player in midfield.
Let's see if I can find Finn. I think there he is.
Yeah, he's got 3 goals, 3 assists. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So we've got to be careful.
So they're the 3 to watch out for. Yeah, Whittaker, Azaz, and Mumba. It looks like, doesn't it? And I think the main thing that does worry me from a Leeds United perspective is the fact that we're probably, if we're being honest, like, what's the weakest area of the pitch for you? Would you say it's the full-back areas in terms of quality? I know Gray and Byram have been amazing.
It's tough, that.
if you were to be pushed on it, I probably would say that.
I think, yeah, because if you look at it, right, you look at the front three, and I know Joe Perreault's not been on it, but at the end of the day, he's still scored 6 goals at the moment, and he's still a threat, right? In this level, he's done it at this level for 2 seasons, so he's not a weakness. He just needs to get into the game more. And then it's not the centre mids. Let's be real, they're excellent.
No,
I'd argue centre back today with Cooper in there. Obviously, it's not Pascal Struijk. That's a big deficit, but it's a tough one because I think Sam Byram's been really good this year.
Yeah, no, yeah.
If I had to choose one, I'd probably say, and look, Archie Gray's been phenomenal, but he's not, he's the least experienced player in the side, isn't he? Yeah. So you'd probably say that. But big game for him today because Mumba will run at him and he's quick. So this will be he's had a lot of testers, Archie Gray. Like he's had some good wingers up against him, and for the most part, apart from maybe 20-minute periods, he's done really well.
He takes a while to grow into it, right? And then when he's in, he's like, right, I've now acclimatized to this player. I know what he's going to do. I'm going to be able to deal with it, kind of vibe,
Yeah, once he kind of gets the kind of, he knows how far he can stand off them, what they're about, will they cut inside. He learns that, and then he deals with them quite well. But this guy is direct and quick, and he'll run at you. So he's going to have to he's going to be quick today, he's Archie Gray, And to be honest, with Whitaker, he won't go on the outside of Sam Byram or cut inside. So whoever's covering inside, it's a big role for them. Kamara as well, dropping in there. So
do you reckon he's going to... Because the one thing that concerns me, and if I think about... I think it was Southampton, and Cooper played in that game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the ball was put in between him and Byram, if you remember, when Armstrong scored in the first couple of minutes. So that might be an area that they do target, especially, well, listen, like Lampard says, we do our research too. You'd imagine that Plymouth would have looked at that, though, especially knowing, as much as Farker was saying, we don't want to give the opposition any point. We all knew Cooper was going to start. Everyone knew this. So it might be an area that Whitaker is being told, listen, when we have it at the back or whatever, if we're going to go direct in between them, we're going to put it straight in that channel for you,
Yeah, I tell you as an analyst, Joe, half of our job is looking at opposition's weaknesses. How can you exploit them? Because obviously you've got your style of play, but who you up against? How do you beat them? And that is clearly a weakness. But it's up for Liam Cooper today to use all his experience of yesteryear, everything he's done in his career to bring out what we need from him today with the crowd behind him, bring out performance that he has done in the past a lot. He's not the player he used to be. He's slower than he was. His decision-making's changed a little bit. But today, for one day, be the player, the best Liam Cooper we can get. Help Sam Byram out, talk to each other, just communicate, just simple stuff like that. Because you're up against a good player in Whitaker, who will play off the last man as well, like Adam Armstrong did. So we need to watch out for that.
I just seen Wolves have just scored on the 96th minute, Lamina, to make it 2-1 against Spurs. You should see the atmosphere. It looks absolutely insane. You can't beat a late goal, can you? Let's be honest. Like,
you see Wild at like 98th, 102 minutes. You know what I mean? Because of this added time, it's ridiculous. It's wild.
Yeah. I really rate that Lamina as well, I think, did they get him from Bournemouth, was it?
Bournemouth,
He's just scored there right in the corner.
He's good.
Listen, that Chelsea-Spurs game ruined Spurs' season, man.
Oh, wow.
They've done all right today, but they've lost, you know what I mean? And that's 2 losses on the spin now. At least there'll be no talk of the title race they all thought they were in after, like, 10 games or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
that's
it is
wild,
what it is. Yeah, it is. It is.
Good fun for us, though, to watch.
Yeah, definitely. For you, mate, like, are you happy with the lineup? Who are you expecting a big game from today? Who's going to be like someone that you're expecting to be formed?
Any of the attackers for me, Joe.
Yeah,
they've conceded the third amount of goals in the league. We've got the 4th best attack in the league. Well, the attack is probably the best in the league, but it wasn't here for the first few games, was it? So we take that into consideration. But yeah, I'm looking at Jorginho, Rutten, Somerville. If Dan James direct at them fullbacks, we've got a lot of pace and power up top. And I want to see Kamara as well. It's not one of them games where, you're up against technical players. There's a bit of physicality in there as well. So how will they deal with that? So we need back-to-back good performances from Glenn Kamara because he's got it in the locker and he's an excellent player. And when he plays better, Ampadu can focus more on the dirty bits of the game, which he does really well. You know, we don't really want Ampadu being that progressive player. That's Kamara. You want Kamara to do that because I just think he's a little bit better in that sense. And Ampadu can just do his thing, everything else that he does on the pitch. So Kamara and the front three, I think. And obviously we're watching Cooper, aren't we, to see him and Rodon. And Archie, see how he deals with the number on the right. Yeah. Sorry, there's quite a few.
Yeah, definitely. Ian S says, "Oh my God, Joe, I've been sitting in the wrong channel." Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Everyone's on the Watchalong hype now. But you know, listen, you know where your bread's buttered. You know where Mr. Consistent is. You know I'm always here, right? So it is what it is. What's the saying go? If you can't beat them, join them. That's what they say. But don't ever sit in the wrong channel, okay? But I'm here. Big love to you, Ian. Thanks for coming over. 3-0 today. Let's have it. Leeds. I was going to put a bet on a 3-0, but then doing the sort of preview last night and thinking about these attacking players that they have, and the fact that Cooper's in there, I am a little bit. I know you said sort of they'll score. Do you think they'll score today?
What did I predict? 4-1.
Was it 4-2? 4-1. It was 4-1. Andrea went 4-2.
Yeah. I think they will potentially. I just think, but they are massively outperforming their XG because they're scoring good goals. They're not scoring like, you know, 1v1s all the week, every week, but they score goals from edge of the box and good strikes, and they scored a few from set pieces as well directly. So, I think they'll get in once or twice at least. Whether they'll finish it is, you know, on the day. Let's see, but I just think we'll outscore them, Joe. To be honest,
that's the thing. If it's going to be like a boxing match, a bit like the Ipswich game, I fancy us all day. I do fancy us all day.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Who do you think? Because the big loss, and I'm not doing Rodon a disservice because he can progress the ball and he is good at the ball, on the ball. But Strout's being the key man in that area. Now, Cooper's nowhere near Strout's level in terms of progressing the ball for me. And Cooper, to be honest, it seems only has the one ball in his locker, which is the crossfield ball.
Ping. Yeah, the big ping.
Yeah, the ping from one side to the other. Are you worried that might impact build-up at all over the... or will... what are your thoughts?
Yeah, massively. Because obviously we build up down the left predominantly, don't we, with Kamara as well. So it might just be a matter of Kamara on his game again, showing for the ball easy, giving Cooper an easy option, just stuff like that. Not making him do these line-cutting passes, just give an easy option, show for the ball. Does that, give him the ball, and then we're fine. So, because obviously with Rodon on that side being the ball player now, it's down the right. And I think we're a lot better progressing it down the left.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
So, yeah, it might take some slight adjustments in the way we play. Kamara might be a bit deeper, potentially, or Ampadu might receive the ball instead of Kamara deeper. Ampadu might play a little deeper. I don't know. We'll find out. But, yeah, it will affect it because you lost your ball playing centre-half. So, for one that's not outstanding on the ball. So just give him options, give Cooper options. Don't make him panic because you know what it's like when he panics. He'll try a Cruyff turn or something. He'll lose it. So just give him an option early, nice and early. Give him a good pass. Give him a simple option. Stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's always a worry when we use Pascal Strout.
Yeah, we don't want to put too much pressure on him in tight areas. For example, do we?
Yeah, don't do that.
I love this guy. He switched his whole avatar from boxing sweet. He switched from boxing sweet science and a picture of Muhammad Ali to just Joe's rent enforcer and my actual logo. So big up to you, brother. He says, "Why go anywhere else for your Leeds United pre-match analysis, post-match breakdowns with great guests and much more? When the Just Joe show has it all." Joe asks is to smash the like and subscribe. Yeah, please do that, Peter. And like I say, international break. I've been speaking with Ben Bloom. We're going to do some stuff for the international break. We're actually going to do one player from each club that you would sign. So that's one thing we're going to do. If you could sign any player in the division, just not from each side, but just any player at all that you could sign in this division, who would you take?
Oh, that's tough. Put me on the spot there. I'm not going to go with a winger. Because we've got
You're not allowed to go for a Leicester or Southampton player either.
Right. Well, I was going to say Jack Clark, But
Okay, fair.
But we have top wingers if we're going like that.
Yeah.
So probably like people like Chair, don't they? Elias Chair. It'd be good for us.
I'm just trying to think of fullbacks.
Oh yeah. Walker Peters.
Joe Bellingham. Someone said Joe Bellingham. Are you not
Walker
just going
Peters.
based on the name though, Nathan? Do you think he would improve us? I'm not too. I've not seen an awful lot of him, but I think a lot assume that he's going to be as good as his brother.
Yeah, who would get in as well? Right?
Yeah,
who would get
exactly.
in our team? I think Walker Peters, mate.
Yeah, that would be a shout.
I know we've got
Spence,
but
when
he's
Spence
injured.
comes back, yeah. Leif Davis, someone says.
Yeah, good shout.
Jamie Dixon, that's a great shout. Gabriel Sara.
Yeah.
I think, Someone actually asked, there was Sara, Elias Chair, and I forget the other one, and they put it out on Twitter and said, if you could sign any one of these, who would you pick? And I went for Sara. I think he'd be... I actually, from what I've seen anyway, but then again, Elias Chair wasn't playing in a system that went to the best of his abilities under Ainsworth, was he? So
no. He's starting to play well now, though, Elias Chair. He's doing really well.
Yeah.
I know it's not happening, Polly. I know we're not getting Walker Peters. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. We wish we had that power to say that.
Imagine. It would be a fullback, I think, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'll have to do some research, mate, because there's some teams I don't even have a clue about. So I'll be like, 2 minutes, Ben.
One from each team.
One from each team, yeah. One from each team.
That's tough.
Yeah. I'll just go on SofaScore, see who's got highest rating.
Who's the lad that scored for Rotherham for them?
Yeah.
Get him in.
Yeah, do that. I'll probably take the goalkeeper from Rotherham because I know he's decent. I don't know the others, but maybe. But then I love Melier, so I'm not saying I'd replace Melier, but yeah. But who would you? I tell you what, who would you take from Plymouth then? Would it be Whittaker?
Morgan Whittaker. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's a good player. With respect to Plymouth, I just don't think he's going to be there longer than this year.
Yeah.
And I think he's a good player.
It's an upgrade on quality. As much as people love James, it is an upgrade on quality, surely.
Yeah, Morgan Whittaker's doing these numbers for Plymouth, who are 19th. Imagine what he could do for a higher up team.
Yeah. No, exactly.
I think Mumba as well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd be a good option to bring on in though.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing him off the bench. But yeah, probably Whittaker.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Whittaker would probably be the majority of people's shout, if I'm honest. So, looking at the bench, obviously Bamford makes it, Creswell makes it. Are we? Because to be honest, mate, I thought Mateo Joseph was going to get the shout when I seen the picture, and it just shows, maybe propaganda isn't always what I think it is. But I really want to see him in the squad now. I really want to start to see him, mate, because this is the thing when we were talking about moments, and we were talking yesterday about Nonton, because he had them issues. He's not got a decent run in the side, and now he's lost his place. I do think if Joseph would have never got injured, he would have found either a place in the side or definitely first sub off the bench. But obviously, because he got injured, now Bamford's ahead of him, and I really want to see Mateo Joseph,
Yeah, I remember, was it against Manchester United when he came on the left, or he started on the left. He's really good. Give their fullback nightmares for however long he played. And then he kept coming off the bench, didn't he, in pre-season, and doing well from the left. Sorry, have I frozen? I keep freezing.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, and it's just a shame that he got that injury literally at the start of the season, because he would have had a chance to play, especially when we didn't have the firepower we had at the start, and that might have been his chance. He might have took it. I really like him. I think the way he carries himself is really good. He trains really hard, according to, obviously because he's in the training with the first team and stuff like that. He used to be a poacher, a striker, but he's really changed his game. He can do a bit of everything now. Direct, he dribbles with it. His passing's got better, and that's a player that wants to improve and wants to become better, and I like to see that. Yeah. And he's still young. Give him a bit of time. I'm sure if he keeps doing what he's doing and he keeps progressing, and once he gets back to being sharp like he was in pre-season, I'm sure we'll see a bit of him, which should be good because I really like Mateo Joseph. And he's a poacher as well. He can score. He knows where the net is.
Yeah,
so, and you need one of them in your team, don't you?
Yeah, and we have seen. I think we have seen on quite a few occasions him be used on the left hand side quite a lot. To be honest,
It's interesting as well because he was a striker all his career. You know, when we bought him from Espanyol, I believe it was Espanyol, yeah. He was a striker, he was a poacher. When he played for the 21s the first season, he was a striker. And then what's happened clearly, he's been told to adapt more and build on his game, to have more attributes, become more effective in a team.
Yeah.
Daniel Farke's clearly wanted to see him on the left. He clearly sees something from there, and he's took it. When he played really well there. And it's good for a young player like we've seen in Archie Gray to have diversity. Don't become a one-trick pony, because in the modern game, you know, if you can do more than one thing, you'll be more effective in a team. So it's good to see him being effective on the left. And we know he can play strike as well. So yeah, I'm glad that we've got options, so we don't have to rush him, if that makes sense. But hopefully, in the Cup in January, we might see him. I'd love to see him in the FA Cup. That'd be great.
Not that we'll go anywhere in it, mate. Third round's out,
no.
innit?
Yeah.
He'll get to play in a game where we get beat by a non-league side, but at least it's minutes. Do you know what I
mean? Yeah, and he won't score. He'll have a stinker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Get him out, sell him. That's what the rhetoric will be.
He's not good enough.
Definitely, man. You know what it's like. It's a mad one. Mate, Ipswich are at home to Swansea. Leicester are away at Middlesbrough. Do you see any results going our way in either of them ones?
It's tough, innit? I don't. I think they both win, to be honest.
Yeah.
But Middlesbrough
Swansea aren't doing well, are they, this season?
No, they're not. Ipswich, I think they'll end. I don't think they're in a bad run. I just think they've had a few results that they've not played great, in a bit of a lull, but not a massive one. I do think they'll win today, to be honest. And I think Leicester react to what we did to them against a good team. So it's a bit of a statement again if they come out and beat them. But we'll see. This is it now. After, you know, when they've lost a game, how do they react? They lost to Hull and they went on a great run. So they lost to us. Will that affect them? I don't think so. I think they'll win. But if they don't and we do,
it's looking. The Sharks are coming well and truly, mate. You know what I mean?
We've just got to keep winning. We've just got to keep winning.
The funniest thing, what I've noticed now, like when I tweet something about the top two, I look and it's always bookmarked by a few accounts, and I'm thinking, I'd love to be able to tell who bookmarks your tweets, because you can't. It just tells you how many bookmarks they are. And I'm like, oh, God. It does worry me. I think if we don't go up, I'll have to switch Twitter off for a good few weeks, I reckon, mate, to be honest. Johnny H says Swansea have won their last 3 away. There you go. Hopefully that happens then. A Borough for Leicester draw would be nice. Yeah, that would be. It would be
any points dropped. Any points dropped would be great.
Exactly. Sin says, "Good luck today. Put Plymouth in their place. Thank you very much, mate." Everton don't play today, actually, do they? But good luck for you as well. Living on the edges, Joe, with his tweets. Yeah, it's not real life though. People think it's real life. I got a bit of stick for the Archie Gray thing on Twitter, and I'm like, I'm only reporting what someone else is reporting. Like, relax, man. Relax.
Yeah.
Don James, sorry, says fancy Swans and Borough to get something. I hope so, mate.
I hope
so, because I'm just thinking now on the league table, if we were to win, it would put the gap down to 5 if Ipswich lost.
And the thing is, Joe, they have to play each other. They have to play each other soon, and they both can't win.
And they've got to come to Welham Road.
Yeah.
Got to come at Welham Road. I think that's been a huge thing that we played them away. Only losing, to Southampton, big team. But yeah, we've beaten Leicester and Ipswich away from home, which is great, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and that's it. When they play each other, they can't both win. So if we win that weekend, one of them's going to drop 3 points, or 2 if they draw, obviously. So yeah, let's just keep winning. Let's just keep winning.
No, I agree. We've got about 15 minutes left till kickoff. Would you mind just having a chat, mate, while I just run to the toilet before? Yeah. I'm going to put a question up though. See what someone's saying. So you've got something to chat about. Let's have a look.
I'm seeing some wild stuff in that chat.
Right, I'll let you crack on with that wild stuff, mate. I'll be too...
Well, why is that name in the chat? What's going on here? Who's mentioning that guy? No, thank you. We don't want that guy. That's you said it there. Southampton, they're back on it now. Southampton, aren't they? No sound. Have I been muted? Is there no sound? Or is someone trolling? Are you trolling, Liam? Is there no sound? Are you trolling? Am I a skater? No, I'm not a skater. I know this is. Yeah, I know. I just like the hoodie. Sorry. I used to try and skate when I was a child, but do you know one of them kids that just go to the skate park and just watch? That was me. Liam's a troll. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, so what? Right. Here's a question for you lot. What about Southampton? Because you look at they're sneaking up. They're sneaking up. What do you think? What do you think about them? Let me know. Metalhead. No, you know what? I know everyone says this, Jody, but I like a bit of everything. But I really like Linkin Park growing up. When I was younger days, I used to love Green Day and stuff like that. So kind of the soft stuff. But I listen to a lot of rap. You know, some indie stuff, British rap, American rap. I like everything, to be honest. Bit of folk, opera. Hey, you know what? There's a time and place for opera.
I've left you for 2 minutes and you're talking about bloody opera.
They're asking me what music I like. So a bit of everything.
Yeah, man. Bear Fire Power like the Yorkshire Regiment. Yeah, lest we forget, obviously this weekend is Remembrance Sunday as well. So big up to everyone. So everyone saying sound is good? I don't know.
Yeah, someone was trolling, I think. Liam.
Oh, were they? Right, okay. Just on the wind up, mate. Try to put the shits up you see. Let's have a look what's being saying. David says, Leicester draw, Ipswich lose, we win. Could the season start? The season's already started to change. Don't worry about it, mate. We're in a good position. Someone was winding me up the other day saying, like, oh, last week you said we won't catch this up to, but that was based on it being a must-win game. I genuinely felt that Leicester was a must-win game at that point.
Do you know what the thing is, well, Joe? You know these Leicester fans saying, "Oh, mind the gap, it's 11 points." That's pure coping, right? If they'd have beaten us, they'd have been 17 points clear of us, and they didn't. So now they're 11.
Yeah.
In the space of a game, that could have been 6 points difference.
Yeah, it's mad.
You know, it can change a lot.
Yeah, when you actually think about it like that, mate, like 17 points is absolutely massive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, it's insane. So it's a good thing. Lockie's on for 2 minutes and Joe's getting 10,000 subs. What are you on actually, Lockie?
I'm on about 2.87. It's like trickling up.
So we need to get you up to 3. So there's 868 people here now. If all them 868 people went on over, then you would be past that.
I'd cry.
So yeah, people.
I'd cry on
people need
stream.
to going over. That's funny.
I like that picture, Michael. Darth Vader. I like that.
Why? What's this? I'm on. What is this? Right? Someone
Not
has just.
Read it, yeah.
No, someone. Anita Dunamis has just followed me, right? They've not really thought it through, though, because they've changed the name to Emma Louise Jones, right? Put a picture on. And when you actually go on their media, there's pictures of a totally different woman, man. There's some proper weirdos, isn't there, on social media? I swear to God.
I tell you what, I bet she gets hundreds of fake accounts every day.
Oh, 100%.
I bet it's wild.
Thirsty as feck, like that.
Yeah.
I've seen her on her Instagram story, and where people have like used her pictures for Tinder and stuff like that. It's mad. J1MB1 says, Joe Lockie, who gets the 6,000 goal? People in the chat, let me know who gets the 6,000th goal for yous as well. Who gets it, mate?
Well, I said it. First goal's going to be Rutter. But
right.
Rutter would be good because he's not scored at Ellen Road yet. That'd be a great one. But if it's Archie Gray, mate, oh my God.
Yeah, it'd be nice. That's what I'm saying. I prefer a story. I can't lie. I prefer this. I prefer Liam
I don't know.
Cooper, if I'm being
Yeah.
totally honest.
That'd be good.
Honestly, if
Or
I'm being
Patrick
honest.
Bamford comes on.
Yeah. Yeah, Bamford, imagine, with a penalty. Yeah, it would be nice, bro, for Cooper or someone to get Byram even, Cooper Gray.
One of the Leeds lads, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be better for me.
It'd be nice, it would.
That would be nice, but listen.
But Jorginho's not scored at Ellen Road yet, so that'd be a
Yeah,
nice little
yeah.
story as well.
Yeah, and listen, if we're being honest, if he continues, he might go down as one of the greats. So it might be nice. No, he might though, bro. You know,
Yeah.
He genuinely might. Like, obviously,
that's the thing. That's the thing, Joe. There's so much more to come from him as well.
Yeah,
So much more.
Exactly. Yeah, it will be. Someone said, "Please don't let it be an own goal." Imagine.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be the most Leeds thing ever.
I know. Yeah. Sean Ely with the super chat says Bamford's 6,000th goal. You would hope by that stage we'll be in front, though, Sean, because if it's Bamford, it means it's been a 0-0 right up until the point he's come on. Or we're losing 1-0. Yeah. So and we don't want that, do we? But yeah. Someone says Melier. That'd be nice, mate. From a corner. St George, big up from Thailand. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Byron with the Coops assist. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice. Definitely. Right, mate. Well, Lockie, I'll let you go get comfy, mate. We've got about 7 minutes to. Yeah, it's gone so quick. Always great chatting with you, mate. If you haven't already, please do go over and subscribe to Lockie's channel as well. And hopefully you'll be back tomorrow. Are you back at half time?
Yeah. I'll come on. Yeah.
Cool. I will see you at half time then, Lockie. Thanks for coming on, buddy. There we go. There's Lockie. What a legend he is. It's great to be able to come and have a chinwag before kick-off. And great to see you all in the chat as well. Thank you all for being here, because it does mean a lot. Craig Dowling says, would love it to be Gray. I think we all would, Craig, right? Craig, me personally, I'd like Cooper, but I think the storyline-wise, Gray's quite a shout, if we're being totally honest. We're not too far away from kick-off now. As I say, we will be slightly behind because I'm listening on the radio today, which is... it's difficult, isn't it? But it is what it is. There you go. 6,000th goal for Dan James, says Zero Fox. Nice to hear you. And see you, Zero Fox. I haven't seen you for a while, you know. So it's nice for you to be here. Just bear with us 1 minute. Come on, no name. Come on, bro. Come on, lads. You're better than that. You're better than that. You've been around, Zero Fox. Jamie says Rafa will magically appear and score. Yeah, listen. It's a packed out Ellen Road. It's a packed out Just Joe football show. 943 watching. Let's get to 1,000 live viewers before kickoff. Please do smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in and hit the notification bell. Sim says, up the whites, I feel a big win coming. I hope you're right. I do hope you're right, mate. It'd be great if we could do that. Just getting a few clips from the, or listening to a few clips from the Plymouth stream of when they beat us in the FA Cup here on Argyle TV. But there we go. Lincoln Park, Jay-Z, Numb, Encore Tune. Where's that come from? Let's have a look. Pay your rent, smash the like. Yes, please do. The more likes we get, the more views we get. Also, folks, Fantasy 5, you've literally got 5 minutes to go and get your teams in. Please do that for me. It's free for you to do it. If you go on over now, pick your team. You've got 5 minutes before that game locks in. He's jam-packed and all that jazz. So make sure you go and check that out for me, please. Links in the description. For those that have signed up, go and make sure you pick your team now. You've got 5 minutes. Make sure you check out Coolmedia Marketing as well. No, that won't be right. David, don't look at them sites because they just put teams out. Don't worry about that. Big up to Jamie Farrell. Nice to see you, broski. Roller Blunt, you and the missus here today. I had Misha having a go at you the other day, I think. Scared for today. I'm not scared. Call me arrogant if you want. I think we win the game comfortably, if I'm being totally honest. Kells is in the chat, says, good afternoon, everyone. Worries that mistake-prone Cooper starts. No, come on, Kells. Have faith. Yeah, Jordan, the Malaysian guy, got his shirt. I shared it on my social media, broski. It's on my social media. He sent me a picture. I'll see if I can find it for you. Actually, Colin it was. It's quite a way down on my Instagram actually now, to be fair. But yeah, I did share it on social media. People will have seen that. Football Prizes shared it as well. So it is. Yeah, he did see it. Because all my social media now is just Leeds United thumbnails, so I'd have to scroll all the way down. We'll be there all day. But he did get it. People will have seen that. Sai says, all done Fantasy 5. Really enjoyed your Man United watch-along. Had a great few days after that. As did I, Sai. It was really, really good, wasn't it? We've got 991 viewers. So if you haven't already, smash a like on the video for me, please. So yeah, please do that for me. That's been said before, that it'll be an easy match. Yeah, name is Liam. I think it will be. That's fine, you know. And listen, I know all the people that are watching now will come back and go, you told me it'd be easy. You told me it'd be easy. And it's like, you know, I got it wrong. Misha's coming for me. She says, Joe, you're grassing me up. I love that. Sorry. Malcolm Robinson, big up to you. Thank you for being here as always, Malcolm. Nice to see you. We've got 1,000 watching. Big up for you all. Make sure you smash the like, pay your rent and all that jazz. Van says, tell my wife to smash a like, Joe. Mrs. Scafe. Mrs. Van Scafe, what are you doing? Smash a like on the video. Otherwise, Vance is going to put you on a bedtime ban. And we all know what that means. So you need to smash a like on the video ASAP. Sorry, Vance. Please do that for me. It'd be great if you could do it. We're just waiting for the players and whatnot to come out. There will be like a minute. There'll be Reefs laid and minutes silence, all that jazz as well, won't they? So just bear with us, folks. As I say, Remembrance Sunday, this Sunday, lest we forget all them fallen men and women that have, gave their lives so we could be here today, ultimately. So all respect to anyone who's been in the services and all that sort of stuff. I normally pop to the cenotaph on the Sunday, to be fair. 6,000 goal, Archie Gray. Imagine it would be nice. Liam Cooper's leading us out now with Reef in hand. Hello all. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, it is quite sunny. It's nice, isn't it? It is nice. Folks, tonight as well, if you want to, if it's your bag, please do follow me on Twitch. I will be live later because I will be playing the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I acquired it, had a little go this morning just to get into the flow of it. But obviously, we've got this on. I've got my little boy tonight as well, so we're going to go for some tea. But after that, once he's in bed, I will be smashing a bit of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So if you want to follow me, links in the description to that as well, along with the sponsors. So make sure you check them out as well for me, please. Morning, Joe. 9 a.m. here for me. Let me try and guess where that is. Australia? No, I feel that would be a full. Yeah, Tommy G, really, really good. Really, really good. So yeah, please make sure you subscribe to my Twitch. I will be there later on, okay? Yes, Vega, yeah, I need to do that. Actually, look, this is a long shot, but do we have an accountant in the chat? If you are an accountant, I don't have one. I need one. Otherwise, I feel I might getting bloody tax, like, big time. I probably don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to use QuickBooks either. So if we have an accountant in the chat, can they help me? Please reach out to me and we can discuss. You can help me get it as low as possible. There is Colin Tanlock. There you go. Got the shirt and shared on X, rent paid and ready for the game. There you go. So there's Colin Tan, and that's him who's got the Nonto shirt. And thankfully, Nonto's still here. No, Chris, unfortunately, you can't, Chris. Unfortunately, it's just for UK-based players. I do apologise. 11 p.m. in Australia. There you go. Not a mini league yet. We're going to set it up for December and do it for the month of December and get some prizes sorted out, hopefully. So, yeah. Armistice Day, obviously, we're having the minute applause. I know, Chris, I do apologise. Ghost Spec says, picture looking, Chris. Everything improving. This is how we improve by, I'm your accountant. I advise you not to get a cleaner. I've not got a cleaner yet. Don't worry, Tommy G. But yeah, if you are an accountant, please do help. There will be, a moment of silence, of course, lest we forget, as I've already discussed. earlier on. Wrexham 1-0 up. That started early. Wrexham started well early. 2 minutes in. But then again, I'm behind, Anna. So what's this about the 6,000th goal? Basically, Dave, the first goal scored by Leeds today is the 6,000th Leeds United goal. So yeah. Games are going underway anyway. Shawnee Boy 2023 says, let's catch Ipswich. Let's catch Ipswich indeed, my man. They're playing the trumpet now, folks. So there we go. But like I say, we know, haven't we, right? That what you call it? Sorry. I just had my YouTube channel on in the background to check the likes, and I didn't mute it. So then I heard someone going, ba, 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 and it was myself doing it back. I was thinking, who the fuck's doing that? So yeah, 570 of you watching now. Please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course get your comments in and hit that notification bell as well. Let's go, says Oliver. Yes. Sripper says Plymouth have only ever won once at Ellen Road. Lockie was saying he listens to Linkin Park, Joe, when you went. Oh, I love that. Love that. To Siphon the Python. Yeah, Linkin Park's the one. I've got a tattoo with the Hybrid Theory album cover. Chester Bennington, rest in peace, my man. I do love them. Everton 1-0 up already, says Daz Payne. There you go. I didn't even think they were playing. It's probably a bugle. There you go. 1,200 people watching now. If you haven't already, smash a like. Lydia says they haven't beat us since 1962. There you go. That's some stat indeed, isn't it? 1962. Cooper for the first goal, says Graham Noble. I hope you're right, mate. I do hope you're right. Like I said, smash a like on the video. We've got 600 likes. 1,200 people watching currently, 13 should I say. What I would say to your Postman Cap, just allow it to grow through that post stage. A lot of people get gaps. You've just got to wait it out. You've just got to wait the gaps out. It is what it is, okay? So just wait it out. These things happen. And you might look like a hobo for a little bit, but it is what it is. Don't forget, folks, smash a like, get your comments in and all that jazz, okay? We're just waiting now for Liam Cooper to get us underway. Well, he won't get us underway, but you know what I'm saying. Timer. There will be a timer above my head here, as you can see. So if you are listening, watching, whatever, and you want to match along and get my commentary, you can do that up here, okay? It's going to be Gio Rutter to get us underway as Leeds United take on Plymouth in their last game before the November international break. We are underway, folks. We are live at Ellen Road, and Rodon has now got the ball, and he gives it out to right back Archie Gray. Obviously, Archie Gray wanted by Liverpool, according to a number of sources in the press, for a miserly 40 million. Mad. Ampadu dropping in between the two strikers to get the ball off Melier. Here's Cooper's first touch, and he gives it into Somerville. Somerville dropping very deep to collect the ball there. Byram on the touchline, and it goes back to Cooper. Plymouth are just not so much pressing, just, standing off us a little bit, choosing maybe when to press. They are pressing into Byram there. So they're here to sit behind the ball, that's for sure. Here is Rodon. Yeah, they're definitely not here to sit behind the ball. They're playing very high, which could mean a high line, which could mean someone like Somerville, Rutter, James can get in there. Here is Somerville. Somerville out to Byram, back to Kamara. Kamara will be dropping into that left-back position, as he likes to do, as we like him to do. Let me just hide that current comment. Joe, this is promotion start now. G-Van says, yes, Joe, let's get the clown off and on to... I know what you've done, G-Van. G-Van's done a bit of... Yeah, I hear it, because G-Van said before, get him off, and he went and scored. So G-Van, big up to G-Van. Here's Somerville, he's beating his man. Leeds United could be in early doors. It goes through to Kamara. Kamara touch to Byram. Could have gone in first time potentially, but Byram checks back in, gives it Somerville on the edge. He's lost out though, unfortunately. I think Kamara probably should have gone infield. Leeds United engaging straight away. Cooper makes the challenge. That's what we want. Let me just press play on my Sky Sports News so I can keep you up to date with the rest of the going-ons around the leagues as well as I like to do. Wrexham 1-0 up. I've got them on my bet. And Grimsby are losing to Morecambe 1-0 after the first couple of minutes there. Dan James pressing, wins the ball. Will it fall for a Leeds United body? Ampadu's going to try. It comes off the Plymouth player, I believe. No, throw into to Plymouth, sorry. Throw into Plymouth Argyle. Green Army! Sorry, I've been dying to do that. Oh, Hayden, the fullback, gets round Grays, using his pace, but Rodon comes across. You shall not pass. Gandalf settings. But yeah, you can see they've got pace in their side. That's something that will and can bother Leeds United, is the pace that they have. Rutter wins the ball. Tries to get down the line, but it's a good challenge. But it'll be a throw. Halfway, Everton 1-0 up. That's slightly behind, you see, so that I don't know the score in this before that, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Mikalenko scored again. Scored last week as well. So it's a throw in. Archie Gray's going to be the one to take it. Gray into James. James doesn't get the touch back right. And there's Aziz into Whittaker. Great feet from Whittaker. Great challenge. Joe Rodon on the cover and puts Whittaker in the bin in the process. Poor from Dan James there. The touch back to Gray, which meant then they got in. But you could see straight away Whittaker's got that ability with the ball at his feet, you know, to beat a man. And Rodon just came across and took man and ball, you know. Cooper back to Rodon. Rodon into Ethan Ampadu, goes square, then into Glenn Kamara. Kamara, touched by Byram. Leeds United just having a hell of a lot of possession. Rodon finds Dan James out on the touchline. Can he beat Hayden? He can, and that's great feet from Dan James. Something I'm not used to seeing. Cuts back inside. Oh, it's a free kick. Might see an early yellow card there. Dan James, you know, that was really good because I'm not used to seeing him with that dribbling ability. He's normally kick and rush. I genuinely feel that Daniel Farke is improving him as a player. I am seeing a distinct improvement in the way Dan James is balling for Leeds United currently. Anyway, it's going to be Somerville to take this free kick. Byram, please. Byram's great in the air. This is the one you want to be getting on the end of it. Sam Byram. In it comes from Somerville. All the way through, it actually hits Byram. Damn. Actually hits him sort of chest high. No way he's getting his head on that. It was a decent delivery because Leeds player actually gets on the end of it. It's a goal. Wolves obviously beating Spurs earlier on. 2 goals in the 90th minute, 91st and 97th. Pablo Sarabia and Lamina beating Tottenham. 2 losses on the spin now. Here is Ethan Ampadu. Ampadu picks out Somerville. Nice pass that. Somerville. Back to Cooper. Joe Rodon looking for a clip pass through to Rutter, who's going to get there as well. He's going to keep it in and... Oh! Right idea, you know. Rutter tried to kick it round Scar, but the ball went out of play. But it was the right idea because he would have got the other end of it. And what I've noticed there, Rutter's doing Scar for pace. So we need to be getting... Because they're going to play high. They're coming to play at, a high line. They're coming to meet us when we've got the ball at the back. We have Dan James, we've got Rutter, we've got Somerville who can get in behind, you know. So we've got plenty of pace. So let's get on it. Accrington 1-0 up against Crawley Town. Goalkeeper then clears it with his goal kick. Who's underneath it? Big Cooper gets beaten in the air and it goes back to Rodon, who'll head it nicely into Ilian Mellier's path. Crystal Palace have scored a penalty. Eberici Eze has made it 1 apiece. Here's Joe Rodon. Rodon, nice pass into Pirot. The old Pirot cuts inside, loses out though. Whittaker was the one with the challenge. Goes back to the keeper then. Keeper looks to get it out wide, but Cooper just lets it drop over his head and it'll go straight through to Mellier. If they're going to try long balls like that over the top, we'll deal with them all day. Here is Cooper back to Mellier. Cooper getting a lot of touches on it early doors. I know everyone's a little bit concerned about him, so it's good to see him just getting on the ball and making the right choices, not trying anything too crazy. 1,800 people watching. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video for me. Let's get to 2,000 live viewers before our time. Gray, great feet again. Cuts in and gives it to Rodon. Fleetwood 1-0 up versus Exeter. Goal by Ryan Broom. Here is Liam Cooper. Cooper clips it out to Archie Gray. Archie Gray up against Whittaker. Waits for the challenge and just goes back into Rodon. Rodon back to Gray. There's Rutter. Rutter's got the dancing feet. It's like that penguin on happy feet. Oh, and that's a lovely ball out to Byram as well. Great. And there's Kamara. Byram's continues his run. It comes inside to Somerville. Rutter leaves it for him. Somerville past the ball now. Nice into Dan James. Dan James has Gray on the overlap. Gives it to Gray. Can Gray put a ball in the box or will he look back for James? He cuts back in. Gives it to Dan James. This is good from Leeds United. Patient build-up. Making the right decisions. Goes back to Rodon. But he's Southampton 1-0 up against West Brom, folks, which I believe would put Southampton ahead of Leeds United. So one to keep an eye on that. Southampton, it's a big game, that, because Southampton and West Brom both in the top 6. You know, we keep forgetting, or I keep forgetting about Southampton. But, yeah, it's going to be some race, I think, this top 2, you know. Us, Southampton, Leicester, and Ipswich, of course. But Southampton 1-0 up after 5 minutes with a goal from Will Smallbone. Here's Archie Gray. Pirro takes a run. Goes into James, though. James gives it him back, and that's a lovely play from James. And James has started really well. Dan James. The ball was meant for Pirro. The ball was meant for Pirro, and Dan James got in the way of it and ended up his touch being too heavy, and it goes out. You could see Archie Gray was actually looking for Joel Pirro there as he tries to cut it inside, and Dan James takes it away from Pirro, whereas if it had gone into Pirro, James continues his run. Pirro lays it into James, who could potentially cut it back. So, wrong decision there. 3-0 win today, or maybe more, said Lord Shielgorath. Shielgorath? I'm not sure. 1,900 people watching. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video. I hope you're right, broski. Cooper, the keeper, to Cooper, the centre-back. Heads it back forward. Here's Aziz. Barley Mumba going back to the centre-backs who go all the way back to Cooper. Rutter pressing from the front. Cooper! Oh, he showed too much of it there to Rutter, but manages to get away with it. But Ampadu's found it in the middle of the park. Kamara's passing to Somerville wasn't the best, but Byram keeps it alive, though. Somerville into Kamara. It's just over his head there, and there's Finn Aziz. But that was good from Leeds United. Pressing the keeper, the pressing up high. Causing them into errors, and Leeds are sort of getting on top of Plymouth a little bit, and this is what we want, isn't it? It's to sort of put them under straight away, let them know, listen, we're no pushovers. Gray, exceptional footwork from Archie Gray there, finds out Dan James in the middle of the park. Archie Gray's had a great start to this game. Here is Glenn Kamara. Archie Gray saying to Liverpool, yeah, this is the 40 million, make it 70. Here's Kamara. Kamara to Somerville. Somerville keeps off the right back and plays it into Joe Rodon. It's been a really good start for Leeds United. 10 minutes in, well on top. Right side looking really dangerous. Here is Dan James, back to Gray. Gray, who tries to find Pirro. Right idea, but it was cut out. Kesler Hayden gets it taken off him by Dan James. Rutter wants it. It's going to drop to him, actually. It takes a deflection and the centre-back has a chance to clear. But Ampadu. Swansea 1-0 up. Jay Fulton has scored away at Ipswich. Get up the Swans. Oh, it's through by Ampadu looking for Pirro, but Pirro just doesn't have the pace. But Swansea 1-0 up. Jay Fulton with the goal. Ipswich drew the last 2, now losing. I know there's a hell of a long way to go in the game and we're not winning, but we're starting to see a drop-off, I believe. So that's great news. Pirro wins the ball. Nice little turn from him, and it's a good pass into Somerville. Could it be 1-0 Leeds United? Somerville clip through to Rutter. Penalty! Penalty! That is a penalty. That is a penalty for me. That's a penalty. I'm really disappointed that's not a penalty. Julio Guzman says, I'm in the States. Thank you for doing these. Thank you for being here, Julio. It means a lot. I think that's a penalty, me. Somerville clips it through to Rutter, and he's clattered down by the centre-back. Maybe he goes down a bit too easy, but I think it's a penalty. I don't know what the chat's saying. Is that a penalty, folks? What are we saying? I think it's a penalty, personally, but there you go. Goes back to the keeper. Cooper not messing about with it this time and sends it long, and it'll be met by Liam Cooper. Playing between themselves, the two Coopers there. Finazaz with the ball. First time we've really seen him on it. Ampadu tracking him. Goes into Whittaker, though. This is good football, actually. Watford 1-0 up versus Rotherham. That's a massive game. Rodon, gets across. And he'll play a ball up to Rutter, who wins the ball, but his touch is heavy. And it's back with Scar at centre-back for Plymouth Argyle. Green Army! That's poor. That's poor by the Plymouth right back, and it goes straight out. Here's the penalty shout. Maybe it is just shoulder to shoulder. It's a nice little dink from Somerville, you know, but it wasn't getting though. I suppose it's good defending. Yeah, it is what it is. But Leeds United by far the best. Oh, Joel Pirro tries a crossfield ball there, straight across his goal there, and nearly puts Leeds United under pressure. Wrong decision to be making. But thankfully we get away with it. 2,000 live viewers. Big up to you all. If you haven't already, smash the like on the video, pay your rent, and subscribe to the channel if you are new, please. Be great if you could do that for me, folks. Sam Byram does really well. Gives it to Ampadu. Ampadu manages to find Somerville. It's an advantage given for a foul on Ampadu, but Somerville's cutting inside. Tries to give it Rutter. Maybe held on to it a little bit too long, and Finazaz has a chance to come away for Plymouth, but Cooper wins the ball. Cooper started really well as well. So hot tip to Cooper, because I know a lot of people were worried, but we're 13, 14 minutes in and he started really well. And I tell you what, they've given the ball away. Pirro! He's looking for a shot, gives it to James. James tries to dink it. Somerville! Somerville's got to score. It's an open goal. It is an open goal. Somerville had to score. Pirro holds on to it. He's shaping for a shot. Dan James clips it. It's a lovely little ball. He's gone with his right. Go with your left. Why do they do this? They always go with the favoured foot when it's easier to go on the left. And he misses it completely, folks. Somerville's got to score. It was an open goal. Clip back post. It's a corner. The defender gets there. Somerville crosses. Header Rodon. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Oh, it's Cooper, actually. It was Cooper. Big up to CR81 with the super sticker. Big up to you. Thank you for being here. 2,000. Let's get to 3,000 live viewers. My apologies, Somerville. Somerville didn't miss it. It was an actual defender that got a block on it. We've taken the preceding corner. Cooper gets the header, and it does go wide. 15 minutes on the clock. It's Leeds United 0, Plymouth Argyle 0. Swansea leading at Portman Road against the Tractor Boys. Here's Dan James pressing Scar. Oh, that's a shocking clearance. And I tell you what, Kamara's underneath it. And Somerville, no, Byram will take it away from Somerville. Byram's got Somerville inside. He beats his man, though. Across them's the defender. Should have passed it square, maybe into Somerville. And there's a chance here for Mumba to clear. Whittaker's in, behind Cooper. Bit too easy, and there's the cross. And Plymouth are in! Good save by Melier. Really easy save, straight at him. But Cooper, he did get behind Cooper there, did Whittaker. Always a little bit higher than the rest of the back line. It was a square ball in, and it's a decent shot, but it's an easy save for Melier in the end. But what Plymouth have shown us there is, listen, we will. It's as with the shot. We will have a goal when you give us the opportunities to do so. Here is Ilian Melier. Looking to get James in behind. Not a bad ball, to be honest. Kessler Hayden does win the header, but James keeps it alive, and there's Gray. Gray being told to get up. He brought him down. He had hold of him. Pirro back defending. Azaz. That was a foul on Gray, by the way. Plymouth having a good little last 5 minutes spell here. But Leeds have got back into a decent shape. So many white shirts. Really coming down with the cold. You know when you feel like you've got gravel on the back of your throat? It's the weather, innit? It's out by the centre-backs, then into midfield. Here's Whittaker. Whittaker for Plymouth Argyle. Yeah, Plymouth are doing all right these last 5 minutes, it must be said. But here's Gibson for Plymouth. Houghton, the captain, tries to find Whittaker, but it's cut out. And here's Somerville. There's a chance for Leeds. Leeds look like they could score when they do go forward. I can't lie. Somerville's beating his man. Rutter's on the edge. Cross! Oh, Somerville tries to cross it with his left boot, and it's defended. And it'll be another corner to Leeds United. I thought it was going to be the goal there for us because it opened up. But Somerville, player of the month, of course, for October, showing them just how good a player he is. He tries to cross it, but it's cut out. So Somerville's going to take the corner now. Last one was met by a Leeds body. Can it be met again? Byram tries to head it across, but it's cleared. But it's only as far as Glenn Kamara. Kamara back to Somerville. Can he whip it in with his left? He's not left-footed, is he? Tries a low ball, but anyway, it comes out to Kamara, who clips one up. Headed out by Houghton, only as far as Byram. Byram into Kamara. Kamara. Nice, into Rutter. Can Rutter jink for a shot? He's got so many green shirts around him, but he's still going. But it's a good challenge by the defender, and it'll be a throw into Leeds United. 2,100 watching. Keep smashing the like. Let's get to 3K, folks. 18 minutes on the clock. It's a throw-in for Leeds United. Deep inside Plymouth's half. Sam Byram goes back, and he'll go to Cooper, who'll go square to Rodon. Here is Archie Gray. Archie Gray's had a really good start to the game and just keeps getting better and better and better in that right-back role. Ampadu to Cooper, and then Cooper to Rodon. Leeds, decent possession. Out to James. James, heavy touch. James's heavy touch has meant it's gone out for a throw. It's a decent ball out to him. He shouldn't be making, having that issue, but Schumacher shouting orders from the sideline for Plymouth Argyle. Be happy, definitely. 20 minutes on the clock. And the score's 0-0. It's going to be Mumba to take the throw. Well done, Dan James. Oh, he tries to win it, but it's taken off him. Ampadu has to come and rescue, and Ampadu has the ball and gives it into Cooper. Cooper across to Sam Byram. Sam Byram down the line to Somerville. Somerville tries to beat his man. It's good defending, but it'll be another throw to Leeds United. Plegzawolo is the right back. Here is the throw. Byram then into Rutter. Rutter tries a turn, manages to get away with it. It's great feet from Gio, to be fair. We expect that. Somerville gives it him back as well. That's great play. That one's still no penalty for Leeds. Kamara wins it back. No, James! Yes! Dan James gets the 6,000th goal on his knees, as he likes to do. And there we have it. Leeds United, they get to the 20-minute mark. And it's 1-0. It was a goal out of nothing. You're thinking it's a penalty for Rutter. They clear it, and they clear it straight into James. James is in hot form. Daniel Farker's making him a better player. And in that position, he can't miss with the form he's in, and he picks out the top bins. Let's have a look at the goal again. Rutter and Somerville, great work between them two. He is brought down. It's cleared. But he passes it straight to James. And what a goal that is by Dan James. Just bends it. Ipswich have equalised, folks, but Dan James puts Leeds in front. It's Leeds United 1, Plymouth 0. Just what the doctor ordered. Just what the doctor ordered on the 20-minute mark. We were saying Plymouth have done well to get this far. This is a good plan for them. Get 20 minutes in, still 0-0. On the 20-minute mark, Dan James. And listen, it's terrible defending in the end. It's Kessler Hayden, who actually goes to pass it and ends up passing it to Dan James. He's under pressure from Rutter. He gives it to Dan James, and Dan James goes like this, calm down. Baby, calm down. For lockdown. There you go, though. So, Middlesbrough 0, Leicester 0. Ipswich 1, Swansea 1. Leeds United 1, Plymouth 0. Jivan says Dan James is him. Exactly. And Jivan, with his jinx, he's going to have to do this every time. It's going to cost you a lot of money. Jivan, but he says, get him off for Nonto. Then he goes and scores. I like what you did. Dan James, hot form right now. Great to see. And do you know what? Them sort of finishers previously, he misses. But not now. Caden Heaven. Is it Caden Heavens? Sorry. Kessler Hayden, the wrong way around. Kessler Hayden passes it straight to him and he can't miss, and it's 1-0 to Leeds. Let's continue now. Let's get another. They've given it Mumba. Puts it out of play and it'll be a throw-in for Leeds United. If we can get a second before half-time, then we're sitting nice, aren't we, going into the second half? Come on. Still a long way to go, of course, but... Oh, Rutter rolling challenges. He's come away with it again. Oh, he rolled about 3 or 4 challenges there, Rutter. There's the ball looking for Azaz. Rodon, nice little deft touch with the head into Archie Gray. And Archie Gray gives it Dan James. And what a touch that is. And what a ball return. Dan James, it's a tight angle. He gives it to someone. It's got to be 2. It's got to be 2. Dan James, so positive. Great football, I can't lie. Gray into James, into Pirro. Gives it back to James. Get the pass right to Somerville. It's 2-0. And it's behind Somerville. It's behind Somerville. And that means it's still 1-0, but it'd have been a tap-in. Listen, I'm not into criticism. I'll only criticise people when they're worthy of criticism. Dan James has been great. Okay, you can forgive them little errors. This is the point, you see. Okay, you get away with it. When he's doing it week in, week out, time after time, that's when I get frustrated. But Dan James has, credit in the bank for me when it comes to that. And Pirro does well in the middle of the park. It was a well-worked move. The ball across. It's behind Somerville. It's unlucky, I guess. But Leeds United should have had a second there, if you ask me. We've got 2,200 people watching, folks. We've only got 930 likes. So if we could rectify that situation, that would be great for me, folks. So please do smash a like on the video. With so many of you watching, we should at least have over 1,000 likes. So make that happen for me, folks. For all the hard work that does get put into the channel. 2,200 people watching anyway. Archie Gray gives it back to Joe Rodon. There's a run from Glenn Kamara, but he says no, calm down, and he'll go square into Liam Cooper instead. 24 minutes on the clock. Leeds United 1-0. Probably feel like they should have had 2. It would have been a lovely, well-worked goal as well had that move have come off, if I'm being totally honest. But it wasn't to be. Mumba has been put out on the left, obviously, to deal with the pace of James. Free kick given. That's soft. That's really soft by the referee. Salford 1, Mansfield 1. Matt Smith, the goal scorer. Obviously scored against Leeds in the Carabao Cup as well. Formerly of Leeds United. I do like Matt Smith. Dan James, look, square there. Into Somerville. They're just showing replays. Ball in behind. Cooper comes across though. Oh, it's Rodon. Sorry, Rodon on the cover again. Gives it to Mellier. Mellier into Gray. Gray's had a really good start to the game. And look at that. Drawing the foul from Whittaker. Archie Gray, you absolute dancer. Norwich 1-0 up versus Cardiff, which is a huge game for David Wagner. Is he still in charge? I say that. He might have been sacked. Have a look. No, he's still in. He's still in. It's a must-win game for him. Must-win game for David Wagner. It's 1-0 up against Cardiff. Mellier. Great work from Archie Gray. Normally we say Archie Gray takes a while to get into the game against top wingers. He's started phenomenal. Really, really good. Scar back to the keeper Cooper, who hasn't looked the best on the ball, and he's kicked it straight out of play. He's wilting a little bit, is the keeper Cooper. It's a few times now. Here's Leeds again. Joel Pirro. Pirro, great feet from him. Into Byram. Byram's through. Oh, Byram to someone. It's 2! No, he wasn't offside. He was not offside. Ipswich 2-1 up against Swansea. Connor Chaplin with the goal. He did not look offside to me. 2-1 to Ipswich. That's that one done. Don't worry about it though. As long as we win, we're okay. Let's have a look. Byram. He's not offside. I don't think he's offside. We need to see a better angle. I don't think he's offside. we're not seeing the right angle. But I don't think he was offside, personally. Ipswich have turned it around quick time. Ipswich 2, Swansea 1. Fair play to them. 22 minutes and the back in front. Anyway, here's the right back of Somerville. Great pressing, and Pirro just gives it him back. Somerville. Pirro, go on. Yes, it's 2! Joel Pirro gets on the score sheet finally. And you know what? Pirro today has knitted it all together really nicely. Little touches here and there. Leeds United are chilling. We're chilling. Baby, come down. Come down. Yeah! It's nice. We're living nice. It's 2-0. Leeds United 2. Plymouth Argyle 0. Goals for some James. And a goal for Joel Pirro. Great feat from Somerville to give it him. And Pirro can't miss. But Pirro involved. He's knitting it all together really nicely. Nice little sliding pass. Cooper tries to come out. You're thinking, lift it. Lift it. But the keeper's read that. So Pirro, because he's got that killer striker mentality, says, I'm going to go low. Straight through your legs, pal. There you go. And it's 2-0. And Leeds United now. Nice. Nice. Nothing to worry about. Let's go. Somerville. You know, they're talking about Somerville again, and he's just phenomenal, and he gets Player of the Month last season. He's got an assist today as well. 28 minutes, it's Leeds 2, Plymouth Argyle 0, and this could be a real statement to say to folks, listen, there's Somerville again, phenomenal, gives it into Kamara, touched by Pirro. Pirro looks like he's cooking today, I can't lie, little touches here and there, maybe getting more familiar with that number 10 role. Pirro again to James, this is great football. James, cut back. Give it to Pirro. Here's Pirro, man on. Little touch out of the way from Whittaker. And he finds Ampadu. Pirro again. I love it. We might be seeing Pirro, the number 10. We might be seeing it. Goes out to Byram. Byram checks back in. Back to Kamara. Leeds United want another. I just hope if we get to half-time, if we get another, that we don't do what we did against Huddersfield. We normally... Cut out there by Mumba, and it'll be a throw into Leeds United. 2,344 people watching. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video for me. Gray with the throw. Oh, there you go. It's cleared for another throw for Leeds United. 30 minutes on the clock. Leeds United living nice. Gray. Oh, again, though, great feat by Rutter. Rutter tries to switch it out. Oh, it's actually won in the air by Hayden. Houghton, the captain, tries to get Whittaker in, but it's a good header by Cooper. Read it, and there's Pirro, started really well. Well done, Joel. Yoel. Pyro. No pyro, no party, as they say. Cooper into Kamara. Kamara tries to give it Somerville. It's cut out, but there's no out ball for Plymouth. And it'll go straight through to Ilian Meslier, who just passes it into Joe Rodon. Here's Joe Rodon. Back to Meslier. Leeds' imperious home form looks like it's going to continue. Here's Ethan Ampadu to Kamara. Byram. Leeds just making them Plymouth work for it, you know, just draining any sort of energy they have in this first half by just keeping hold of the ball. They'll be nice. They're 2-0 up. We look like we could score every time we go forward, if I'm being totally honest. So they can pick their moments, you know, they can pick their moments. Here's Ethan Ampadu. Ampadu out wide to Archie Gray. Archie Gray on halfway. Archie Gray's been really good. Pirro's been really good. James Somerville's been his electric self. Here's Liam Cooper into Kamara. You know, if we can get another before half time, your Kamara gives it away. Rutter gave it away. Byram fouls. Azard, so it'll be a free kick to Plymouth on halfway. If we can get another before half time, you can make changes, can't you? You know what I mean? Give Anthony, give Nonto the minutes that they crave to try and get them on the score sheet. James to Mumba. Mumba back to keeper, pressing Rutter because he's kicked it out again. Their keeper is dodgy. Genuinely. The pressure maybe getting to him. I think he's in front of the south stand. I'll have to see again if it is south or cot, but he keeps getting closed down and he's just kicking it into touch or giving the ball away. There's the ball into Pirro. Pirro picking up really good spots, you know. Here he is. Pirro does lose out to Whittaker. Cut out by Ampadu though. And there's Kamara. Advantage, that's going to be a free kick. Well, not a free kick, but a yellow card. James back post, too much on it, but that's a yellow card surely. He really left one on Kamara there. I don't know if Kamara's still on the deck. It was a late challenge, so I think we might get a yellow card there for Houghton. We'll have to wait and see. Kamara's back on his feet now. Great challenge, Liam Cooper. Surely there's a chance here for Leeds United. He's got to give it to Rutter. Rutter cut back to Somerville. Somerville back to James. What a... Oh, I tell you what, that would have been a lovely, well-worked goal by Leeds. They're taking the piece. They're taking the piece. Great football. If only Somerville could have given it a back heel, but Rutter finds Somerville. If he gives it a back heel to Pirro, but he tries to give it James. James tries a shot, and it's blocked, but... Yeah, the defender put his arm up as if to say, what we doing, man? All over the shop at the minute. All over the shop at the minute at Plymouth. And Leeds are taking the piss, and we love to see it, don't we? 2,336 people watching. Make sure you smash a like on the video for me. Dan James about to take this corner, folks. Clipped up. Oh, Byram just misses it, but it's come out to Kamara. Hit it, son. Somerville on the edge. He can score from here. We've seen him do it. Tries to beat his man, but Kamara... Cooper wins it back for Leeds United. Here's Sam Byram. Dan James will be still out on the right. Gives it to him. Byram goes on the overlap, but James uses his pace to come inside. Goes back to Byram. Can Byram whip one in? Gray on the overlap. Yeah, there you go. Gives it to Gray. Gray pops one in. It's cleared, but it's sliced. They're all over the shop at the back. Byram wins the header. Rutter brings it down. Oh, his back heel to Byram's a little bit poor, but Mumba. Don't foul him, Byram. Keep him pinned in. Mumba. He's got nowhere to go. Byram blocks it. And it'll be a corner, actually. They're well under it here. Well under it, Plymouth. Well under it. We were all concerned this is a big game for them, etc. But they are well under it here. Leeds United could do it. If we get a third, it's game over, isn't it, at half time? So let's do it. Chef Wednesday losing to Millwall. Going down them, aren't they? Bottom of the table, for sure. Corner ball anyway. If Leeds can get a third before half-time, it is game over. Dan James, not a great cross, but Kamara keeps it alive. Rutter goes after it. Azar's back to Mumba. Into midfield, Kamara. It's good pressing from Leeds. Here's Whittaker, though. There's a chance here. Maybe for Plymouth. Is he offside? No, he's not. Hayden. Oh, I tell you what, it's a good block by Rodon. There's a chance that for Plymouth. On the counter. Has a strike. Rodon with the block. Melier has a go at Gray. He's saying to him, you should have been across. You should have been across. Rodon makes a very good block. Melier. I love that though. Melier using his seniority, saying to Gray, I told you there. I told you. Corner ball, though. Let's not concede. Cheltenham 1, Wigan 1. It's been taken short. Azaz. This is good from Plymouth. Oh, I tell you what, Byram looked like he pushed him there. It's cleared, though. It's cleared. Bradford 1, Barrow 1. 10 minutes. You don't want them to get one before half-time, do you? If we can get the third, it's game over. And we've been well worth it. Because we've been by far the better side. I'm really coming down with something. Someone send cold and flu tablets. Horton back to Scar. For Plymouth. On halfway. Cundle. Who nearly just scored for Plymouth. Azars. But that's well done. Liam Cooper. Well done again. Pirro into Rutter. Rutter turns. There's the run from Somerville. The ball's not the best. It was the right idea. Goes back to Cooper. Press him. He's all over the shop. Randall. Here's Whittaker. The danger man for Plymouth for sure. Kamara doesn't dive in and means he has to cut in and Pirro comes back. Here's Whittaker again. Kessler-Hayden gives it him. Here's Whittaker. I tell you what, he's done well. A Rodon again on the cover, but that was well worked by Plymouth. I can't lie. Well done, Joe Rodon. That is fantastic from Joe Rodon on the cover. Chance, he's give it away, and Rutter's one-on-one against the centre-back. Can he beat him? He's now got Leeds bodies. He's going to continue his run. He has a strike. It's poor strike. James Collins scored for Derby 1-0 against Barnsley. That was another gift. The centre-back passed it to him. The defender passed it to him. He's done a step over, but he's just not got the power on his shot. Again, it's straight at Cooper. It's an area of Rutter's game that must improve. He has to improve his finishing. Here's a chance though for Plymouth on the counter. Mumba. Oh, what are you doing? I tell you what, Ampadu looked like he gave a penalty. I thought that was a penalty. Referee says no, but I thought that was a penalty. I thought that was a penalty then. Ampadu's challenge wasn't the best. Rutter riding the challenges. Does well. He's given advantage. And Rutter, his pass to Somerville's not the best, but he gets it back and now gives it to Somerville. Somerville's touch heavy, but still keeps hold of the ball because he's an absolute unreal player. I think that's a penalty, you know, that Ampadu. He didn't get the ball. He got the man. We'll have to wait and see the replay. But listen, Leeds could have had one as well, though. But here's Rodon into Pirot. Pirot to Kamara. Plymouth have come into it last 5 minutes, but we need a third. Kill it off. Somerville pops it to Kamara. Kamara to Rutter. Oh, tries a back heel back to Somerville, which would have been nice, but... And Cooper on Whittaker. No foul either. Love that. Cooper's right up alongside Whittaker. Byron with the challenge on Whittaker as well. They're really leaving stuff on Whittaker. They know he's the danger man. Byron leaves it on him. Cooper leaves it on him. Here's the penalty shout. Let's have a look. Maybe he got a little toe on it. Maybe he got a little toe on it. Didn't look great. Anyway, it's a throw-in for Plymouth Argyle. No penalty given. Goes square into Cooper. Cooper clips it into Aziz, who just heads it straight to Rodon, and Rodon will give it to Sam Byram. Cooper out to Archie Gray. 40 minutes coming up now, folks. We do need a second, don't we? A third, sorry. Let's get a third just to, you know, kill it for me. Because they have looked dangerous in the last 5 minutes. I've just said, like, they're saying, look, we're still here. We're still here. Here's Mellier. Oh, man, my throat. Yeah. Mellier looking for Gray, who's high, above halfway. Rodon wins the header. He's been imperious today as Rodon. And again, look, headed into Rutter. Pirot has James ahead of him. Continue your run, Pirot. Oh, my God, that was a Rutter shot. Pirot, poor shot by Pirot, especially by his standards. I expect that from Rutter, not from Joel Pirot. He's running at goal. He's got Somerville to the left. Dan James is cutting in on the right, and he has a strike. Right idea, especially from Pirot, but not the best strike by his standards. Oh, Byram's kept it in and gives it to Somerville. They're just masters of their own downfall at times, Plymouth. Here's Kamara. Kamara turns away from man. So press resistant, so good on the ball. Into Somerville. Oh, that wasn't offside, was it? Offside, Somerville. I don't think he was. I don't think he was offside. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. Subscribe to the channel as well, please. Mansfield back in front against Salford. (2-1). Anyway, it's a free kick for the offside against Somerville. Cooper to take. Got 4 minutes left now. Cooper wins the header. Cooper's been really good, folks. Flowers where flowers are due. Mumba. Ampadu. Cardiff 1, Norwich 1. Josh Bowler getting Cardiff back on level terms. Here's Melier. Into Kamara. Cooper into Melier. Leeds just dominating the ball again, taking the sting out of it. Rodon, who has been exceptional at the back. Great from Rodon. Gives it to his compatriot, Ampadu, who finds Gray. Gray decides against giving it James. Comes inside. Love that from Archie Gray into Pirot. Pirot rides the challenge. Touch into Kamara. There's Somerville. Byram on the overlap. Somerville should have passed it, but instead decides against it. Twinkling. Should have given it to Byram earlier. Byram back to Kamara. I think Somerville could add an opportunity to move it quicker. I know he's above what we've got, but sometimes just move it on. Pirot. Oh. I mean, Rutter just falls on the floor. I'm not sure. Sometimes he's a bit soft. Whittaker. Done well there, Whittaker, to bring it out for Plymouth. Mumba gets through two players, gets away from Ampadu. Ampadu wins it back, though, but his challenge falls straight to Azaz. Ooh. Kessler Hayden almost got put through Azaz. Too much on it, though, and it goes straight through to Melier. I think if Somerville would have moved it quicker in that attack, we would have created a goal-scoring opportunity, but just slowed it down, you know? And we do need a third. You know, we do need a third. And when we went 2-0 up, I'm thinking, nah, we're going to be nice. But Plymouth are coming into it now. Maybe they've given us a bit too much respect, you know, and are now starting to come into it. But we need a third to kill that. Kamara, great in the centre of the park. Heavy touch, though, but Rutter wants a free kick. Again, he keeps going to the ground too easy. Whittaker showed too much of it to Gray. It's gone out to Azaz, though. Azaz beats Gray, but across comes Rutter, who'd actually given the ball away for complaining about being fouled. Comes across and gives them a corner just before our time. But what I will say for Rutter, he keeps going to the ground and looking to the ref. Just try to stay on your feet a little bit. We don't want no Aronson settings. Corner ball, though. Horton and Mumba over it. It's a corner ball. Only a minute at a time. Houghton goes in. Headed out by Ampadu. Headed back in. But Cooper is the one to clear it. There's Whittaker on the edge, who just... What a pass that is, and Houghton's touch so poor. Oh, he's offside anyway, but that was a lovely pass from Whittaker, looking for Houghton, the captain. But it was offside anyway, but it was a lovely ball. His touch was poor and went out for a goal kick anyway. But we've only got a minute of added time, folks, so... Get in and I think, you know, if we can get a goal in the first 10 minutes of the second half, then it's game over. Rodon takes it short into Melier. Melier just keeping it in his box for a little bit. Oh, it's 2 minutes at a time. My apologies. Cooper clips it up to Somerville. It comes straight back at Leeds, though. Kamara yanked down from the back. And it'll be a free kick to Leeds. Into added time now, folks. 2,382 people watching. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video. Millwall have just gone 2-0 up against Sheff Wednesday. Sheff Wednesday, not great at all. Not good for them. 1.1k likes, folks. Goes in there to Gibson, Azaz, Leeds, great closing down from the front. Dan James has a chance, comes inside. Dan James to Kamara. Leeds camps on the edge. Can we get that third? Cardiff 2-1 up versus Norwich. That'll be Wagner, I think. Wagner out, will be singing. Kamara to Byram, who's dropped back in to get the ball. Wins it again. Nice little 1-2 from them two. Here's Somerville. Pleguafello, that's how you say it. Here's Rodon into Cooper. We've got a minute left now. Less than a minute till half time. I'm dying for a wee as well. Oh, Rutter, lovely little touch into Byram. Love that. Byram rolling a few challenges. Great footwork from him. Great little flick from Rutter. Kamara back to Ampadu. Plymouth Argyle. When Leeds are in their groove like this, Plymouth Argyle are just chasing shadows. Cooper square into Melee, and we'll go all the way back. Just taking the sting out of it. We've got 20 seconds left till half time, folks. Arsenal 1-0 up. Is it Trossard? Is it Martinelli for my fantasy team? Who is it? Watch it be neither. Tell me who scored it. Kamara. There we go. There's half time, folks. Leeds United 2. Plymouth Argyle 0. There you go. There's the half time whistle. Leeds United comfortable. Of course, Plymouth had a few chances, but there you go. Oh, Trossard, the goal scorer. Get it up, yeah. Anyway, there we go. Trossard, get up there. Buzzing with that. Right, why is that timer not on? Oh, it's because I've turned the score off, not the timer. There we go. How are we feeling then, folks? How are we feeling with that? You've got to be nice, right? You've got to be nice. We're 2-0 up. I know some thought it would be a lot tougher than it has been, and I understand that. I get it. But Leeds United have sort of just dealt with it from minute one, really. Odd chances here and there, but as I say, sitting comfortable. Happy, says Vic, as am I, mate. You know, Joshua says, brilliant. John Garside says, good so far. Liam says, class, loving it, Joe. Dennis, I do believe this, Dennis, because if Plymouth were to get one in the second half, early doors, then it does worry you a little bit, I can't lie. Debbie Gilligan enjoying the show. Thank you very much. Please do smash a like if you haven't already. Tommy G says, Dan James, really impressive again. Byron for England. Listen, there's been so many impressive performances. Pirro, I know he scored a goal. I'm not just saying it for the goal. He's knitting stuff together really, really well. Okay, really, really well. I think the right-hand side of Gray and Dan James has been killing it. Rutter Somerville we expect. Kamara's been good. Rodon's been imperious. Cooper's been good when called upon. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for, isn't it? Man United 0, Luton 0. Them three Man United assets need to sort their shit out. Dennis says happy for Pirro. Yeah, Vic, I agree. I think he's been really good today. It's been really, really impressive to see. So I'm more than happy with that. I don't think he's been finding it difficult, Chris. I think he's been all right. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. Of course, it is levels for sure. Just need Southampton and Ipswich pegging back to make it even better. Yeah, listen, Ipswich winning 2-1 after going 1-0 down. Leicester are drawing 0-0. Southampton 1-0 up. But as long as we win our games, that's all that matters, isn't it? That is all that matters, and that's what we're doing right now, you know? James says, true talk, Joe. Come on, love it. Yeah, really good. Byron, man of the match. Well, I'm not sure I'd say he was man of the match. Me personally, Gray. I think Gray's been really good. I think he's dealt with the threat, and we were all concerned about the wing areas. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Shooting practice second half, said Mark Wood. Yeah, listen, I think marching on podcast, if we get a goal, then I would be up for changing it in that respect, yeah. But we do need a third. I did think it was going to come in the first half. But yeah. Yeah, Rockumentaries United, I heard it myself, said, yeah, gushing over Somerville. He has been, but he's been class. He has been class. Yeah, I do listen to it, John. I do. I really like the rest of his football with Gary Lineker, Shearer and Micah Richards, Big Minks. Thank you very much, John. That means a lot, pal. Is that Daniel Day-Lewis? As your picture. Watford 2-0 up against Rotherham, not looking good. Millwall beating Sheff Wednesday, not looking good. 2-0 as well. Yes, of course. Happy birthday, Madison Mitchell. Happy birthday to you, bro. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing, innit? We've just got to keep winning. Keep winning and we'll be all right. I'm hoping that Lockie will be even affect some dying for a piss. I don't know what that says. I bet not say it, but he says wide areas have been very strong. Georgie looks a little tight. Listen, Rutter's not great for finishing. Now, of course, we've seen him score great goals in Germany, but they're like thunder bastards. They're like where he's just put his foot through it. When he's got time to think and he's got to pick his spot or, you know, choose the shot selection, he gets it wrong all the time. That's the one area of his game that needs to improve for me, for sure. GB Travel says, do you think our Green Army will make a comeback in the league? What do you mean? Elaborate for me. Trossard's hurt his arm. I hope he doesn't go off, but he has got me a goal. What do you mean, GB Travels? Do I think you'll stay in the division and be all right? Yes, I do. Kevin Fitz, Dan James really coming alive. Yes, yes, he has. And you know, I was really impressed with his finish as well. So that's really, really good to see, and I'm more than happy with that. American in Leeds says LCFC 0-0. Yeah, that's a positive. Still time yet though, isn't there? But it'd be nice if they were to drop points again, because it really shows that we're starting knocking. Mark B Man says tight your legs, Joe, or run for the loo. Yeah. Is that Sedgy? I can't tell if that's Sedgy or not. Joe, absolutely amazing game so far. Playing really, really well. Yes, we are. Debbie says, very, very happy. Hey up, Debs. Thank you for being here. GB Travel says, we haven't had a great start. Do you think we might turn it around? What, in this game? No. The league, I think you've done all right, mate. Where do you expect to be? I think you've done all right. Vic says, James adding end product to his game. Yes, been really, really good. Rick says, it's all down to Joe's consistent praise. Listen. Big up Evie, 100% we need a third goal to get that safe feeling, I agree. It's fine to say, it just means I am snappy. All right, okay. Ich bin snappy is fine then. Yeah, I agree. I just think his passing today looks tired. Not just his shooting fair. I'd like to see Willie come on in the 10, Jobble up top and give Rutter a rest. Yeah, fair enough. Pay your rent, I have. Yes, if you haven't already, as the saying goes, pay your rent and smash a like on the video. It'd be great if you could do that for me. Yeah, I hear it. Jaden, tell her to message me. I'm single. I'm here. Is she pretty? I mean, I know you don't want to talk about your mum like that, but Jaden's mum, if you're pretty, well, you don't even have to be pretty. I'm all about personalities. Have you got a good personality? But yeah, drop me a message. I'm on the market. Sorry. I'm trying to. I'll see. Good half, please. It's calling. Definitely a good half. Matt B says we have a great game. Come on, let's see more in the back of the net. I'm a Tommy G. I'm a DILF, though, innit? I'm of that age range. Don't worry about it. Really want to see Anthony get minutes, as do I. I need to see where Lockie is. I need the toilet, man. What's he playing at? Just give us a sec while I check where he's at, because I'm dying for a Waz. Where's my WhatsApp? Why has WhatsApp disappeared? Whoa. My WhatsApp's disappeared. Kyle Whitlam with the super chat. Big up to you. Thank you for that. Oh, God. Sorry. Are you on Tinder? Yes, I am. Yes, I am on Tinder, yeah. Jaden's mum, Scary going on. Yeah, definitely. Joe, you've got a bit red. No, that's just my tan, Evie. That's just my tan. Evie's very lovely, though. Sorry. Hey, God. Now you'll have gone red, Evie. See? You walked into that one. To Rob. Yeah. Evie, how you doing? Love to see Creswell. Would like to. Right, okay. Where's my WhatsApp, man? I can't find it. I can't find WhatsApp, which means I can't message Lockie. It's like it's deleted. Up now. Play your ads, Joe. Go. Mike Schulz with the super chat. Yeah, man, please do smash a like on the video. My head's frazzled now, I can't lie. God. Yeah, it definitely is, Stephen. It definitely is. It is burning holes for sure. Here we go. This is not a dating site. No, it's not. Dating apps are brutal anyway. They ain't good for you, honestly. I promise you, they're just rubbish. Yes, Chris Kelly, big up to you, my man. He says Coops has been great when touch tight. His pace, what he had, is now gone. So when he's His channel is running, he's in the mud, his pace can't be helped. Yeah, no, definitely. And what we're seeing is, obviously, when the ball's met, you know, he's coming out and he's meeting his man, isn't he, Chris, which is great to see. Yeah, so that's great to see. And he's actually, they've all had a go at Whittaker, it seems. They've all had a go at Whittaker, which I like. Nice. Here we go. There we go. Let's find out where Lockie is. Because I'm dying for a pace. Where's he at? Is he coming? He might not be coming. See what it is. Lockie says he needs to take his sleeves off. I love that. Let's have a look. Good first half, pal. Yeah, good first half indeed. Good first half indeed. I don't know, he's having a few issues perhaps. We are 2 up. We are 2 up and Joe's trying for the hat trick. Love it, man. Love it. Yeah, people are saying just go, mate. I know. But yeah, I think maybe, look, Joe, my internet is in the bin. Can't load up another tab. There you go. He's not coming anyway. I'm just going to go for the toilet, folks. Just bear with us 2 seconds. Thanks for being patient. Don't go anywhere. Jaden's man has got it going now. Hey, we're back. Green hooray! Hey, there we go. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Is it time for the second half? Yeah, it might be, mightn't it? Okay, so just waiting for that game to start. Let's have a look. Yes, always, Mr. Stamp. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Leeds United is forever, is indeed. Let's have a look. Right, okay, we're back underway anyway. For the well, we will be about to be back underway for the second half. What's the Green Army stuff? That's them, bro. Green Army. And there used to be an advert that Paul Waterhouse did where he went Green Army. It was really good. You didn't hear nothing, Selfie. You had nothing of the sort, my man. Nothing of the sort. I tell you what, my Hoyland captain's not going well, is it? It's not going well at all. That needs to change quick. You know what I mean? Right, we're out for the second half anyway. I doubt there'll have been any changes, if I'm honest, but we can wait and see. Oh god. Okay. If we can get the next goal, then we're nice, aren't we? If we can get the next goal, then we're nice. That's what I'd like, right? That would be nice. Come on, Leeds United. They're out. They're coming out now for the second half, anyways, and then we'll We'll get the comms underway, folks. Amazing what love can do. Yes. Na 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 na. Right, okay, let's get this show on the road. No changes for Leeds United as of yet. Big up to Colin Blackshaw that's become a member of the Just Joe Football Show. $4.99 a month if you would like to do that. It's just a way of helping support the channel. People who have been with me from the start will have seen the content improve over time. We've got better lighting, we've got better lights, we've got better chairs, we've got better equipment, all that sort of jazz. It all goes back in, so thank you so much. Diddy. There you go. I've captained him as well. Who's on the bench, by the way? The bench, mate, is Bamford, Creswell, Ayling, Jadon Anthony, Nonto, Darlow, Paveda. One of them ones. So there you go. Be nice to see Nonto net. It would be, for sure. It would be. If we could get that sorted for sure. If we do make some changes, it would be nice to see that for sure. There we go. Strange Fruit with the super chat as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. We are underway for the second half. Plymouth Argyle have kicked us off, folks. 45 minutes for Leeds United to kill this game. We need another, don't we? We do need another. I need to check on my bets as well, to be fair. See how we're getting on. Oh, what's this I've got here? I forgot about this. I got Pirro score anytime, Somerville score anytime, over 3.5, Leeds win, Scar carded and Edwards carded. I don't even think Edwards started, did he? There you go. Thank you very much, Strange Fruit, for the super chat. Nearly 2,000 people watching. If you haven't already, smash a like. Let's get them views back up now. Gets launched down the line for Leeds United to chase, but it's cut out. There's Ampadu into Kamaru. Knocks it forward, looking for James. James is going to press. He's aware he's on his shoulder. Goes back to the keeper. It's cleared upfield by Cooper, who's underneath it. But, of course, Liam Cooper. They've had a little game between themselves, then. The namesakes. Cooper to Cooper. Ampadu's being penalised for a foul that I don't think really was, if I'm being totally honest. But there we go. Oh, it's sent forward. Cooper clears it. Here's Plymouth Argyle then in the centre of the park. Be interested to see what tactics they've taken. Wayne Rooney's just talking there. Another loss. Going to get sacked, isn't he? What a stupid appointment that was by Birmingham, honestly. Crazy. Azaz into Mumba. Plymouth starting well. Mumba, can he cross? He jinks. Goes back to Whittaker. It's not a bad strike, you know, but it's saved by Elian Melier. Love that. Straight on the front foot, though, here, Plymouth. It's not something we want to see, is it? Let's have a look here. I've got Wrexham. Are they winning? Yes. Colchester, 0-0. Barnsley, getting beat 2-0. That's game over. Cardiff, they're winning. Bolton, 0-0. Stockport, getting beat. Portsmouth, winning. There we go. Need a couple of goals to go my way. Here's Melier. Melier into Rutter. Rutter rides the challenge. Great feat from in a dangerous area. Dropping really tight. Look at that. Look at him. Ooh, right on the back of the legs. If that's not a yellow card, then I don't know what is. Horton's got to get a yellow card for that. I'm sorry. He's trapped him all the way and then left one on the back of his heels. How's that not a yellow? That's a yellow every day of the week, folks. He's not getting the ball there. He's basically gone down the back of his Achilles. And then he's tried to like go like that as though he's been hit in the face. The referee hasn't given a yellow. That's a bloody joke, if I'm being totally honest. Great. Dan James goes back to Rodon. Meliane's Cooper. That's where we don't want Cooper getting the ball. He's put it out of play, you see. That was a wrong decision. Melier should have just gone direct at that point. For me, I don't like Cooper getting it under pressure, because he passes it straight out of play then. But anyway, Plymouth have taken the throw and it's had to go backwards. Goes back to the keeper. Cooper goes long. Rodon into Gray. Back to Ampadu's filling in the space which Rodon had vacated. Melier. Back to Rodon. Rodon touch out of his feet. Gives it into Archie Gray. Pirro had a good first half as well. Ampadu to Kamara. Liam Cooper over halfway. Byram into Somerville. Back again. Oh, come on. Yeah, advantage given. There was a foul. Oh, that's a lovely ball through. Somerville. Cross. Pirro tries to dink it. Oh, it's cleared. Lovely, well-worked goal. I think it was meant for Rutter. And Pirro took it off. He tried to dink it over everyone, but it was cleared. That was great from Byram and Somerville. Look at this. Somerville just rides off him as if to say, get off me. Somerville gets the pass. Lovely pass from Byram. It's a cutback looking for Rutter, and it comes to Pirro, and he tries to dink it. It's a good save, and it's cleared for a corner ball. That's what we want. 5 minutes in, Leeds United create a chance. Here's James, into Somerville. Somerville, decent knock. Oh, it gets caught under Rodon's feet, and there's a chance here, but that's a great challenge from Pitto from Pirro just as he's about to pull the trigger. Here's Somerville. Somerville gives it to Rutter. Rutter gives it back to Byram. He's so good. I don't know how he rides all these challenges. Dan James into Rutter. Oh, Rutter's return pass not great. And it's cleared by Argyle as far as Whittaker. Whittaker, good challenge by Rode on that. Rutter let it go because he thought it was a Leeds throw. Oh, it is. It is. Nice. 5 minutes in, Leeds back on top now. Don't know what's happened here. Has Byram hurt himself? Uh-oh. Byram's down. Don't give me Firpo, please. Nah. Don't give me Firpo against Whittaker and all these sort of people. I'm sorry. He's not the one for me. Nah. Not for me, please. Everyone say no God, no Firpo. I can't. Oh, Firpo's getting ready. No! Here comes Junior. Firpo. Warm round of applause. Craziness. They're off the red. Let's see how he does though, innit? Oh, trust me, if he has a good game, I'll be reminded on Twitter. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, folks, if Firpo has a good game. Best believe. Sound the alarm. Big up to Mike Schulz, who's become a member of the Just Joe Football Show. Thank you very much, Mike. It's greatly appreciated. Senior Firpo. Everton have just gone 2-1 up. No worries about relegation there, is there? Let's be honest. Big up to Mike Schulz. You all get a shout out at the end of the video, folks, for the super chats. Big up to you all. Great. Dan James tries to keep it inside. Leeds with 10 men, I think, or has the sub been made? It's not been made yet. So we're just down to 10 men currently. And the place that's been vacated, oh, he pulls it well wide. I'm happy about that. That's not fair, is it, man? Kessler Hayden wants a corner ball, but he just drags his shot wide. Now we'll get the substitution. Junior Firpo coming on. I tell you, man, if he gets cooked, I will be fuming. Uh-oh. Let's see how he is up in the build-up. Abdoulaye Doucouré scored for Everton to make it 2-1 against Palace. Kamara turns. Goes back to Cooper. Junior Firpo chance going up round Ellen Road. Sheff Wednesday now, 3-0 down. Game over for them, innit? Meslier happy to just bring it out and plays it into Somerville. Somerville back to Cooper. I worry about Firpo, I can't lie to you. Rodon looking for Pirro. Pirro brings it down really well. Oh, well done, Joel Pirro. Kamara, man on. So press resistant, though. Kamara, so press resistant. Was aware of where his man is. Turns out of trouble and gives it Rodon, who gives it him back. And now the pressure's off again. Here's Cooper. We're going to see 2 changes coming for Plymouth. Kamara into Somerville. Somerville, loads of space for him to run into. Caden Heavens. Oh, Kessler Heavens. Oh, that's a... Hey! Referee, how are you not giving a free kick there? He's basically pulled him back. Joke. Now they're switching the play. Where's Junior? Where the feck was he? Here he is. First touch for Junior. Junior into Ampadu. That's it, Junior. That's a free kick every day of the week. Leighton Orient have got one back against Oxford. It's Oxford 3. Leighton Orient 1. Dominic Bernard sent off for Forest Green Rovers. Pirro into Ampadu. Here is Junior. Junior Firpo. Cooper back to Meslier. Meslier into Ampadu and Rodon's free. And it goes out to Gray. Gray and James combining. Archie Gray to Kamara. Kamara touchback. So good this from Leeds. Ampadu. Lovely ball to Rutter. He's got to score. Oh my God, he cannot finish. He literally cannot finish. Rutter cannot finish. He's got to score there. He's through on goal. Dink over the keeper. I was thinking because it's something he doesn't have to think about, he will dink it. He doesn't. He might as well have passed it in. He could have actually passed into Somerville, but he's going to go there. But Burnley have scored. There you go. Burnley have scored against Arsenal. 1-0. Archie Gray does well, wins the ball. Love that from Archie Gray. Rutter leaves it for Somerville. Somerville to Rutter. My God, he can't finish his dinner. How's he missed that one? How has he missed that? It's great football from Leeds, but Rutter's missed again. This is getting annoying now. This is getting annoying. Somerville, nice touch, and he's got to score. I love him, he's amazing, so I can't criticise him. I can't lie to you, because everything else is amazing, but he's got to score. He's got to score. So Plymouth Argyle, 2 subs. Josh Brownhill scores for Burnley to make it 1-1 against Arsenal. Jermaine Beckford chance go up round Hillam Road. Oh, Gibson's give it away. Dan James, good pressing. Shocking defending. They're all over the shop. Gibson just does clear it, but Archie Gray. Archie Gray's been phenomenal. My man of the match, personally. Look at him go. He's absolutely unreal. Is there anything that boy can't do? Look at him. He's won it again. He's an amazing player. Leeds have won it back. Rutter actually goes back to Cooper. Cooper has a chance to clear. Oh, Kamara picks it out of the air. Argyle can't get out. Green Army! He's has. Ball over the top. Cooper got to deal with it. It's Rodon. Rodon, exceptional. Ooh, that's a red. That's a red. It's not. What's he doing? Calm down, Edward. You. It's not your ball, mate. He snapped his ankle nearly. It's no free kick. Is he having a laugh? The referees. There's been a fool. Look at that. How's that not a free kick? He smashed him. That's a free kick every day of the week. Mental decision. Leeds United 2, Plymouth 0. Throw in anyway. Junior Firpo to take it. It's headed forward by Horton. Kamara. Ampadu. Well done, Ampadu. Finds Somerville. Somerville challenged. Here's Azaz. Horton, the captain, goes out wide to Kayla Hayden. Yeah, I got his name right for once. Dundee have just gone 3-0 up against St Mirren. A goal for Amadou Bakayoko. Kamara. Cooper deal with it. Well done. Just get rid. That's what you want. Scar with a header. Firpo. Header not great, but Kamara, look at him, man. Just brings it down in the middle of the area. Go on, Glenn Kamara, you absolute beauty. So press resistant. What a run by Kamara. Goes into Rutter, who finds Somerville. This could be it. I think Leeds United are going to get a third. I can feel it in my fingers. I can feel it in my toes. I'm wet. Somerville. Rutter! He's not going to finish. He's fallen over. What's he doing? He's given a free kick the other way. Arsenal 2-1 up. William Saliba. Ipswich 3-1 up against Swansea. Man United 1-0 up against Luton. No goal for any of my Man United assets. But there you go. Man United 1. Victor Lindelof. Arsenal 2-1 up with a goal from Willie Saliba. Rotherham again beat 3-0. And Ipswich with a penalty. George Hurst makes it 3-1. Still Middlesbrough Leicester is 0-0 though. 30 minutes left in this game, folks. Don't forget to smash a like. Subscribe if you're new as well. We've got 2,441 of you watching. Let's get it up to 2.5. We do that by you smashing a like. Glenn Kamara's amazing, but still for me, my man of the match has got to be Archie Gray. Just love him. Pirro's played well. They've all played well. When did they not? Love that from Rutter, who finds Firpo. Firpo's brought down. It's a yellow card. Is he finally going to get his card out? Whittaker's been non-existent. Good play though. So Junior Firpo draws the foul. Bit of frustration, I think, from Plymouth. When we're on it, they can't get near us. That is a foul on Firpo as well. Oh, Rutter, what a turn that is by Gio from the free kick. Rutter clipped up to Pirro. Pirro tries to flick it. It's hard for him to do this. A lot of flight on the ball, and it's always going to be hard to nod it over the keeper. But that was a lovely ball from Rutter. That's what he's great at, isn't it? We got Maurice says, happy Diwali. Big up to you, mate. Diwali tomorrow, I believe, the 12th of November. The Hindu Festival of Lights. So big up to you, mate. Happy Diwali for anyone celebrating that of the Hindu faith. So big up. Thank you for your super chat, Maurice. Watford 3-0 up against Rotherham. It's game over for Rotherham on Chef Wednesday, I'm convinced already. I reckon we'll get 3 Yorkshire teams get relegated. I think Huddersfield, Rotherham and Wednesday are all going down. Here's Somerville. Somerville comes inside. Brought down. Foul. Plymouth getting really, really frustrated. He should be on a yellow card anyway, Edwards. Must have been brought on, has he? Because he weren't playing. He didn't have the captaincy first half. Here's Archie Gray. To Rodon. Rodon squaring to Cooper. Has to be said, Cooper's had a good game today, folks. Someone's just gone, yes, Junior, in the crowd. Mellier Just waiting for the Plymouth Argyle players to come on. Ampadu drops back for it. Ampadu gets away from his man. Oh, he slips. Oh, he's lost out on the ball. No free kick either. It wasn't. Whittaker gets wrong side of Firpo. Kessler Hayden. Dan James back defending, as is Rutter. Great from Leeds United to make sure they're back. Kundal. Azaz, watch this one, please. Firpo, watch your man, mate, please. Watch the green shirt. Kessler Hayden. Blocked by Ampadu. Oh. Ampadu's hurt himself in the process. I hope that's not going to be too worrying. Maybe he gets a little niggle and he's out of Wales duty. Have a bit of that. Don't forget to smash a like, folks. We're 50 people away now from 2.5k. If you haven't already, please smash a like on the video for me, please. Can't believe Watford are beating Rotherham as much as they are. Argyle corner. It's cleared. Chance here for Leeds on the break. Archie Gray's got it on the left-hand side. No pass, though. He gives it to Firpo. Firpo into Kamara. Well done, Junior. Derby now 3-0 up against Barnsley. Rodon. Back to Ampadu. Cooper back to Firpo. Gives it to Melier. If that's all he's going to do, I'm cool with that. James Collins with another goal. Oh, Rodon uncharacteristically gives it away, but he's there to cover up and mop it back up. And he'll go back to Melier. Melier out to Liam Cooper. Firpo to James. James flicks it infield to Rutter, who tries to flick it in. Ampadu will get across, though. Nice to see Ampadu back all right. Firpo, love that. Well done, Junior. James, Rutter. Oh! What's Edwards doing here? Referee, what are we doing? Are we going to get... Oh, Rutter's done him. Done him like a kipper. There you go. Rutter. God, Rutter. He's tried to cross it to Pirot. Poor pass. He hasn't been at his best in the final third today, Rutter. As the Cooper gives away the foul. I want a yellow card for Edwards, please. Swindon 2-1 up against Stockport. Yeah, deservedly so. I did have a Pirot score, which is done. Somerville, over 3.5 Leeds win. Scar and Edwards card. A Scar had one. Like Chris Kelly was saying, though, about Cooper there, just he knows he can't get beaten behind, so he's just in the back. Take that one. But there you go. Well played today, Liam Cooper. Free kick. I swear this referee loves giving them. He doesn't give nothing to us. Scar clipped forward. Kundal brings it down into Whittaker. Somerville chasing back. Ooh. He didn't mean to. He didn't mean to. He tried to draw out his foot. It was a foul. Somerville did try to slide and then realised he wasn't going to got it and stopped. It's not a yellow card, surely. Not the way you haven't been giving them for them. You could see, man, he didn't mean to. He tried to stop it. His knee did connect, but wasn't a bad challenge by any stretch of the imagination. So it's a free kick to Plymouth. Whittaker might have a go. Will Griggs on fire for Chesterfield. 2-0 up against Barnet. It's a decent knock. Headed by Ampadu, though. We're just too good defensively, man. Imperious FC. Rutter. Look at Rutter, man. Look how good he is. How's he got out of that? How? I cannot explain how good this guy is. Honestly. Oh, West Brom have scored. Kyle Bartley. Get it up, yeah. Ain't nobody like Kyle Bartley. Here's a chance, and this will be all Rutter, by the way. And he's give it Somerville, and surely... Oh, he's missed it anyway. It's all right. He was offside. Don't worry about it, Cree. Don't worry, you were offside. I don't think he was, by the way. But Kyle Bartley has scored. Kyle Bartley scored for West Brom. He's not offside, though. This is why VAR in the chat. I mean, he missed it anyway, so it don't matter. But it wasn't offside, by the way. But that was all about Rutter at fucking right back. That was all about Rutter at right back. He had like 3 green shirts around him. Middlesbrough 0, Leicester 0 still. Kamara, vital head back to Cooper. Cooper's touch not great though. Here's Whittaker. Headed him by Ampadu. It'll be a corner ball. Wimbledon 2-0 up against Donny. 22 minutes left, folks. Corner take short. Azaz. You're not getting past Kamara, mate. Whittaker. Terrible shot. Chance for Kamara to chase. Azaz beats him to it. And here's Kesler Hayden. Another 2 changes coming for Plymouth Argyle. Do we see Nonto? Do we see Jaden Anthony for Leeds? Maybe Pervader even. Here's Azaz out on the right-hand side. Not a great ball, and Rodon deals with it. Easy and light work for him. Melier looks to go direct. Has to just get rid. It's dropped, though, in the centre of the park. Here's Kundal. There's Horton. Plymouth having a brief spell on the ball. Kundal has to go back though. Here's Scott. Whittaker, watch the strike. It's a good knock that, but it's headed out by Rodon, and Pirro will flick it onto Rutter. Brought down. Horton, absolute joke. I don't know how he's holding his face like he's been hurt. That's twice they've done that. Horton and Edwards. But it's a free kick. He's all over Rutter. I mean, he has been hit in the face with the boot, to be fair, so I can't really speak, but... So, Plymouth Argyle, 2 changes. Attacking changes, I believe, as well. Don't forget to smash a like on the video for me, folks. We've got 1.5k. Big up to you all. Big up to you all, anyway, for staying with you, boy, on the Just Joe Football Show. 2.5k. Love you all. Thanks for being here. Are we going to see any more changes for Leeds United? Hearts now 2-0 up. Wrexham 2 up versus Gillingham. Goal for Ben Tozer. "19 minutes left. Melier's had nothing to do, has he, really, if we're being totally honest? No changes yet for Plymouth, but there are 2 to come on. And I think they're attacking subs as well, which, if they're going to go for it, I respect it, but obviously it'll leave gaps in behind. Here's Firpo to Kamara. Kamara. There's Rutter, look. Rutter pops it off to Firpo. I'm really getting a cold coming, honestly. Stranraer. 2-2 versus Peterhead. Ampadu. Here's Cooper. Back to Ampadu. Firpo. Leeds United just content passing the ball around now. Cooper. Nice ball by Cooper into Rutter. Firpo continues his run as well. Rutter. Cross. Oh, it doesn't drop and it'll be a throw-in for Leeds. Couldn't get it through a host of green shirts. Hull 0, Huddersfield 0. Somerville. Firpo. Back to Rodon. Leeds just haven't been bothered, have they, really, all day? It's been just a standard. You know, we were really good in the first half. I think, like I say, Plymouth have played better in the second half, but again, not really bothered us. There's Pirot. Liam Cooper. Just taking the sting out of it, Leeds. Gateshead 5. Dorking 0. There you go. I was at Gateshead yesterday. Gateshead. Goes back to Cooper. Cooper being a dodgy keeper for them. And it's straight up to Cooper. How many times have we heard that? Oh, it's good though, this. Good build-up from Plymouth. Whittaker's free. Firpo goes across. Don't foul. Comes inside. Continue. Follow Whittaker. That's a great ball. Road on though. Right place, right time. Heads it out. Tell you what. Millwall 4. Chef Wednesday 0. Game over. Brooke Norton-Cuffy has scored for Millwall. 4-0 against Chef Wednesday. Chef Wednesday are done, aren't they? Chef Wednesday, man. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Ash. I do. I can't lie to you, though. Throw in. Whittaker's in behind Firpo, but he can't keep it in. And it'll be a goal kick. $15 minutes left. Are we going to see any changes? I think, to be honest, oh, we are. Who's getting ready here? Jaden Anthony and Nonto getting ready, folks. Does anyone know if Rasmus Hoyland's been brought off? My captaincy hasn't worked, has it? Well, Portsmouth 1, Charlton 1. Hoyland's been brought off. What a waste of a captaincy that was. Should have gone to Evan Ferguson. Oh, well. Cullen's been sent off for Swansea, so any hope of then getting back into that game's gone. Mumba. Oh, well done. Freddie Asaka gets away from Gray, but then he's picked up by Road on here is Gray to Ampadu. Oh, look at that from Gray. Wins a throw-in as well. Great work from Archer. Such a player. And he's Archie Gray with a throw. Leeds still waiting for Nonto and Jaden Anthony to enter the pitch. Here's Rutter. Arsenal 3-1 up. Goal by Alexander Zinchenko. Rutter. Somerville touch to Firpo. Back into Somerville. Firpo back to Cooper, and Cooper goes all the way back to Mellier. This is good from Leeds United. This second half's been a little bit like Huddersfield for me. Not really gone for it. Do you know what I mean? It's quite calm, isn't it? Here's Kamaru, who's been fantastic again today. Gives it to Dan James, who's had a quite quiet second half, to be honest. It's all come down the left-hand side. He's got loads of options. Somerville, Rutter, Firpo. Gives it to Rutter. Firpo, no, continues his run. Dan James. Dan James into Rutter. Stockport, 3-2 up. Somerville tries to have a shot. Gives it to Gray, though. Gray to Ampadu. Nice football, this from Leeds. Pirot pushed, really, I think. Bit of a nightmare. So here's the changes. We're going to see Somerville come off. Another great game from Cree. No goal today, but he did get an assist. He was great in the first half. And there you go. Cree Somerville. No goal for him, but has been fantastic today. Player of the month for October. And Nonto probably for James, you'd imagine. There you go. Yeah. Nonto and Jaden Anthony. Come on, lads. Love to see it. So there's the changes gone. Come on, man. We want to see them get involved, don't we? You know what I mean? Here is Plymouth Argyle then knocking it around at the back. 12 minutes left for Plymouth Argyle to try and get back into it. Leeds United could do with a third just to kill it, just to really kill it. I'm not concerned that we lose the game from here on in, but... Oh, he's giving it away. Pirro into Rutter. He's got to score this time. He's going to give it... Nonto! Scar! Oh, he can't finish. He goes out of play. Should do better there. Bolton 1-0 up versus Blackpool. Let's have a look. Where's that? Cardiff Bottle. Stockport are winning. What's Portsmouth Charlton? Portsmouth 2-1 up. Oh, 75th minute. I've got Portsmouth, Stockport, Bolton and Cardiff. Please, come on. Palace 2, Everton 2. There you go. Nonto's got to do better there. Balimumba. Nah, straight through to Melier. Melier's barely had anything to do, has he? Here's Liam Cooper. We're into the last 10 now. Great turn by Jaden Anthony on the centre of the pitch. Gives it to Pirro. It's nice to see Pirro stay on, actually. Do you know what I mean? It is nice to see Pirro to stay on, because normally he's one that gets hooked. So I might get 90 out of him. Cooper into Anthony. Maybe it's because Bamford's not fit enough, obviously. Missed a bit of training. Ampadu. It's been a nice, easy afternoon, really, for Leeds United, and it did what we needed to do in the first half. Kamara, Plymouth, it's just a bit level above Plymouth, if you hear what I'm saying. Cooper, well done, Liam. Rutter tries to get Anthony in. Goes back to the keeper. Press Cooper, because he's been dodgy all afternoon. Cooper is probably going to go out again, yeah. Not a great keeper at all. Southampton 2-1 up. Adam Armstrong keeping pressure on the top three. Adam Armstrong scores on the 79th minute for Southampton. Another change coming. Houghton coming off for Plymouth. Southampton 2, West Brom, Warner, Adam Armstrong, Will Smallbone. Obviously, Kyle Bartley got one back for West Brom on the 65th minute, but it is 2-1. Archie Gray. Nonto gives it back to Archie Gray, who then goes back to Rodon, who gives it Melier. Liam Cooper, nice into Anthony. Good football again from Leeds. Ampadu, nice, cool, calm, collected. Gives it back to Melier. Into the final 10, there's a run from Gray. Rodon decides against it and gives it to Pirro. Keeps it in, but is then picked up by Isaka. Isaka has looked pretty dangerous. Only 17, looks a little player, but of course Rodon. Rodon's been imperious. Here's Nonto, touch out of his feet. Back to Rodon. Melier. Ooh. Melier back to Rodon. Up to looking for Pirro. Pirro's gone into the 9, by the way. And that's a lovely touch by Pirro into Nonto. There's Rutter. Give it to Jaden. Jaden Anthony. Anthony cuts in. Oh, it's a good save. That is a really good save. Unlucky Jaden. Really good by Jaden Anthony. He's got really good feet. Cuts in, has a shot, tries to bend it in the corner, but it's actually a really good save. I was thinking he's not saving that. He's not being great, but it is a great save by Cooper. There you go. Just, oh, maybe if Nonto gets a touch, it goes in. But listen, it's a good save by the keeper, Cooper. It's going to be a free corner ball, sorry. Jaden Anthony got a good delivery on him. 2,500 people watching. If you haven't already, smash a like for me. 8 minutes left of this game. ENS says, loving this new Leeds, even when we sit back and just pass the ball. Oh, it's beautiful passing and play. Farky, you legend. He is indeed, mate. He is indeed. Great manager. Best in the division. Oh, it's a good ball by Kamaru into Firpo. Firpo, cross. Tries to pick out Rutter, but it's blocked. Kundal, under pressure though by Archer. Firpo takes it off him, but it will be a throw-in. 7 minutes left, folks. Just having a look. Is the no position on the pitch for Livramento. There you go. So it's going to go to Sufal on my fantasy team. Oh well. There we go. 7 minutes left, folks. Oh, Middlesbrough! Sam Greenwood! Yes! Go on, Greenwood! Greenwood scored for Middlesbrough. Ball down the line, though. There's a chance here for Plymouth. Cross! 2-1. 2-1. Ben Wayne scored for Plymouth Argyle. I'm too busy celebrating Middlesbrough and Plymouth are back in it. Uh-oh. This is going to be a horrible last 10 minutes. Really good finish. Game on. Oh, nah, don't do this to me, Leeds. Do not do this now. Do not do this now. 2,600. Just as Sam Greenwood has put Middlesbrough 1-0 up, Ben Wayne has scored for Plymouth Argyle. 6 minutes left plus added time. This is going to be horrible. I don't know if Firpo's beaten down that left-hand side. It wouldn't surprise me if I'm being totally honest, but there you go. It gets crossed. I need to see the goal back, but it wouldn't surprise me, Junior Firpo, if, yeah, he'll be at fault. Don't lose this now because you're going to gain ground on Leicester. You're going to gain ground on Leicester. Do not lose this, Leeds United. Do not drop points. We need another goal now. This is going to be horrible. Scar for Plymouth. They've only drew away from home. They haven't won, obviously. We know that. But they've only scored 6 goals. Now 7. Shouldn't have scored. Shouldn't have allowed them to score. Gibson. Fabio Vieira sent off for Arsenal. Down to 10 men. You can see, man, my hands. I'm nervous now. I can't lie. We've been nice, man. Should have had a third, though, shouldn't we? We should have killed the game. Scar. Kundal. Oh, they could be in here. Rodon clears it. It's going to be a throw-in, though. Don't like it. Oh, nah. Don't, man. Throw taken. Whittaker. Just sitting in now, Leeds. Do we make another change? Do you bring on Creswell? Leeds United just sitting in though. Pirro obviously leading the line currently. Here's Whittaker. Doesn't beat yet. Well done, Jaden. Dundee now 4 up against St Mirren. Goes square. Barrow beating Bradford 2-1. Mumba. It's been pretty quiet for Plymouth. One of their better players. Plymouth, it's all Plymouth, folks. Leeds need to get on the ball. Goes out to Whittaker. He's up against Jaden Anthony and Firpo. Firpo, good challenge. Corner ball, though. This is minging. This is absolutely minging. If we were to lose a drop point from here, nah, not good enough. Not good enough. Whittaker. Commentator for Plymouth. We're getting all the joy down the left hand. Oh, it's headed out by Rodon. But the commentator's saying we're getting all our joy down our right, their left. Figures, done it. Figures. Figures, people. Two and a half minutes left. Plus stoppages, folks. It's corner ball for Plymouth. Probably take it short. No, it's going to come straight into the box. Winner, please. Oh, it's a header, but it's headed over. by Ben Wayne, the goal scorer. God. Norwich have scored 3-2. There you go. Two minutes left. Another change coming for Leeds United. Melier goes long. Rodon beaten in the air. Archie Gray has a chance. Nonto on the cover. Goes back to Melier. Melier, nothing crazy. Melier just goes direct. We've got a minute and a half left. Oh, he's all over him. If that... Yes! Yes! Lino! Lino says yes! He's going to get a yellow card. Well done, Lino. Because the referee wasn't going to give anything there. Pirro was through on goal. Gibson pulls him back. Leeds want a red, obviously, goal-scoring opportunity, but he's all over him, look. And do you know what? The referee weren't even going to give that. I could tell you it were a free kick, but the Lino, fair play to her. It's a woman, fair play to her. She blowed up. Yeah, free kick. Well done. And this is where we take the sting out now. Take the sting out, please. No messing about, Leeds, you know? No messing about, please. Please. 2,600 watching. Please smash a like. Ilya Gruyev's come on as well. Sure up. 3 in midfield. Kamara, Ampadu, Gruyev. I don't know who he's come on for. Everton have just gone 3-2 up. Jaden Anthony clips it up. Cooper. Back across. Oh, it's headed out. Whittaker. Firpo keeps it alive. Get it, Firpo. Firpo up in the air again. Nonto hooks it forward. It's like pinball at the minute. There's a chance here. Junior Firpo. Go on, mate. Nonto back post. Let's give it to Anthony. Great feet. Jaden. Just take it corner. I don't care. Here is Jaden Anthony in the corner. Adrisagana gave with the goal for Everton. Anthony gets it back from Kamara. Cross. No one there. Rutter! Rutter! Oh, it's over. He wants probably a penalty, if I'm honest. How many? 6 minutes. Get in the bin. Get in the bin with these 6 minutes at a time. I can't be dealing with that. I cannot be dealing with that. Middlesbrough winning 1-0 against Leicester. Norwich 3-2 up now against Cardiff. Adam Idaho. Middlesbrough's finished. Yes! Yes! Leeds, hold on. That's 2 losses on the spin for Middlesbrough. Gruyev and Bamford coming on. Rutter and Pirro probably off. Leicester City, points total. Points total, winning the league. Bin. Oh, Leicester, man. Leicester City. Where are you? As the saying goes, where are you? Oh, Charlton have scored. I'm a bet. Charlton have scored on the last minute. Heck off, man. Absolute divvies. So Bamford and Gruyev on for Rutter and Pirro. Watford 4-0 up now against Rotherham. Whittaker. Jaden Anthony does really well. Well done, Jaden. Inside to Kamara. Kamara brought down, wins a free kick. Take the sting out of it, Leeds. Game management. Game management. Game management, please. Melier. We've got 4 minutes left. Tom Ince has scored for Watford. They're not retired yet. Cooper gives a silly free kick away. Why are you pushing him there, Liam? Why are you pushing him there? You're the experienced head in the team and you decide to push him on halfway to give them an opportunity. I mean, they've taken it quickly. I'd have just got loads of bodies up forward. Wrong decision. They're in their own half. Silly decision, in my opinion. Really silly decision by Plymouth. We get away with it because I'd have just banged it up Trying to build up from the back, though. Who's going to be attacking him? Jaden Anthony sitting in. Goes into midfield. Barley Mumba, there's space on this left-hand side, folks. Matt Butcher. No relation to Pat, but Nonto gets back, does really, really well, and actually wins as a throw. Well done, Willie. 3 minutes left of this half. 3 minutes left of full time, sorry. Nerves all over. Big throw then by Ampadu. It's a long one. It's headed on. Jaden Anthony has a chance to bring it down. Gruyev chasing the ball. Kamara. Anthony's onside. Referee goes to put her flag up. Sorry, she drops it, but they've come away with it anyway. Here's Whittaker. Poor touch. Take your time, Junior, please. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left of this half. Big up to Lucas Worsley with the super sticker. Thank you very much, Lucas. Means a lot. 2,716. Bamford's giving away a free kick. 2 minutes left. Gone back to the keeper. 2 minutes, man. Don't do this to me. Goes square. Minute and a half left. Junior. Well done, Junior. Well done, Junior. Jaden Anthony. He's got Junior on the left. He's give it to Junior. Junior pass the ball. Yes. Oh, it's just behind him, but there's still a chance. Ilya Gruyev to Thurpo. Thurpo lifts it up. Looking for Nonto. It's headed out, though. Asaka's fallen over, and Gray has a chance. Gray into Anthony. Anthony. Oh. Blocked by Scar. Nonto, we've got a minute left, folks. Goes out for a corner. Looks like Leeds United will see this one out, folks, with a minute left on the clock. Minute left. And this is massive as well because Leicester have dropped points. Beaten. 0 points. 2 losses on the spin. Come on now. 2 losses on the spin. Remember they say, mind the gap, mind the gap. Mind the gap now, boys. Where you at? We're coming. The Sharks are circling. Bamford. Oh, great feet from Bamford. Gruyev. Loves a slide, he does, Gruyev. Love that. Get after it, Nonto. Get after it, Willie. Willie, give it Bamford. Oh, my God, Patrick, get in the fucking bin, you. That's 96. Oh, don't. Chance. Oh, no. 6 minutes. Plymouth are on the attack. I can't handle this. Hull have scored against Huddersfield. Please. Archie Gray, deal with it. Oh, God. It's clipped up. It's headed by Rodon. It's out. Clearance. Get that whistle blown. Referee. How's that? Why hasn't he blown it? Why hasn't he blown it? Gray headed on. Gray again, imperious. Argyle. Oh, he's got in. Rodon. That's our ball. Are you going to blow your whistle? It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick anyway. Referee, you're going to blow your whistle. Absolute dingbat. That's it, surely. We're on 97. We're on 97. $2,809 people watching. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video. Away we go now. Blow your whistle. Yes! There we go. Get in! Leicester have dropped points. Leeds United have won. Ipswich have won. Like Virgil Blaze says, job done. Job done. This is what I'm talking. Yeah, Evie, it was. Second half, they were better. Not great. Should have killed it in the first. But, you know, like Matt B says, we're coming. We're coming, aren't we? Let's have a look at the live standings while we're on, folks. Let's just see what that's done. 8 points. Ipswich have got the same points on Leicester. That's fantastic for us because it's just brought them in. It's brought them in. Here's the league table for you all to see, folks. There you go. It's 3-2. 3-2. I mean, I think it's going to be too late now. But if you can see here, we've got Rotherham next. Leicester, home to Watford. You probably fancy Leicester there. But 8 points now. It's drawn the gap. Southampton won. You know, long way to go yet, isn't there, Leicester? Long way to go. Long way to go indeed. Leicester wobble in full force. You love to see it. Get in. Let's shout out these super chatters then. Ian S, big up to you, my man. You got Sean Ely, Craig Dowling, Sim, the Everton fan, will be happy. They're winning 3-2 against Crystal Palace. Malcolm Robinson, Daniel Ager, Jivan Dawson, who hoodwinks James and then he scores, but he does it on purpose, so big up to him. Julio Gomez, all the way from the States. CR81, Kyle Whitlam, Mike Schulz, Colin Blackshaw, Strange Fruit, Maurice Blaguero says happy Diwali, sorry. So big up to any Hindus watching. Good luck and have a nice day and all that jazz. Ian S, Lucas Worsley, big up to you all. Anyone here who has, joined for the first time, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Get your comments in. Hit the notification bell. All that jazz. Leeds United have won. That's all we needed to do. We've now got a break. You'll have your post-match after this. Make sure you tune into that. And then, of course, tomorrow night, you will have the final word, and then you'll have some content pre-recorded stuff that will be out during the international break. Happy days. Leeds United won, harder than it needed to be, but 3 points is all that matters. And of course, Leicester dropped points after our boy Sam Greenwood, Agent Greenwood, getting us that. So thank you very much, Stephen. Thanks you all for being here, and look out for the post-match and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I know I will. Peace out, you.